Oh, what's goody, my peopleizations? We back in the building. My peopleizations. Let's talk about it. So, according to Derek Chisora, he has been told that in arbitrations, he says Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight is not happening. He says that the ruling is Deontay Wilder either gets his trilogy match or they have to pay him $80 million. This coming from an inside source from Derek Chisora. Plus size guy, this pizza blessed queen. How you doing today? Right? This coming from an inside source coming from Derek Chisora. DP Rocker, Terry Smooth Jr., James Harris, Will Smith, Terry Smooth Jr., Ketty Peace 504, my brother Drew Titan. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan. Drew dropped the link. Neil X Davis, Jose Juarez, Marquise Anderson, Superman 800, James, Aaron Stinson, Deion Folks, Darius Ewan, Meech Hoover, James Hill, Boston Good, Jordan Logan, Big Texas Clayton Smith, Big Lakeshore, Mark Fralin, All Hall, Big Lakeshore, Jay Walk, Classy Mag, Chilltown Majors, B&B Boxing News, The Watcher, Jelani Everin, Jay Grant, Plus Size God is Pizza Blessings Queen, GT Entertainment, Hard Body, J Timo, my brother in the building, Mansa Musa Lifestyle, K. Carl Russell, Big Zoe, Boxing Dad, Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, D. Griggs, Mitch, Kashif Dixon, Jay Grant, Ken Broadwater, Tim TV 212, Lamont Griffith, Juan DeGod, Gio James Khalil 98. What's going on with y'all? Let's work. Albert Doherty, what's going on? Jonathan Arsenegs, what's up, baby boy? How you feeling? I love you too, baby boy. Stu Baby Love TV, Jay Lynn, Peace of Blessings Queen, Lady Shan, Dun Dem Season. How you doing? Peace of Blessings Queen. Will Latimer, The Watcher, Mike Rom, Art North, Darian Naya. Hope I said your name right. Javier Solis, Shogun 76. John, what's up, baby boy? How you feeling? Rose Diller, what's going on? Mr. Male Advice Die, Shogun 76. My brother, what's going on? Chris McClain, Hans Ashu Chung. Hope I say your name right. What's going on, great brother? So let's get into this, right? Go subscribe to my brother Neil X Davis, man. So let's get into this. So Derek Chisora, he says that he knew MZ talks boxing. Will Fontaine, what's going on? Now, if y'all didn't know, Derek Chisora, some months back, he did an interview in which he stated some months back, it's not happening. He laughed about it, right? Yo Vu, what's going on? He laughed about it. He says, it's no way you're going to see Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fight. That's what Derek Chisora said. Roland Harrell, what's going on? Yes, sir, baby boy. Smash that like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up, my peopleizations. Get the likes all the way up. Remember, whatever number you see, I see tack on 50. So I got 237 people here. Let's get 237 likes. So, Nitty G, my brother, C Smooth Boxing Channel, Almighty Chilzo, Raphael Gracie, what's going on? So, he said, Brown on Boxing, what's going on? The Dazzling Urbanite, what's going on, great brother? So, Derek Chisora, some months back, he said he could guarantee you're not going to see Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight. Then asked why, he said because Deontay Wilder has a contract that he's obligated to receive a trilogy match, right? And he says, Meech Hoover, what's going on? Akando Sami Hassan, what's going on? So he said this quite some time back, Derek Chisora. Now he says he's informed even further that either he gets the trilogy or they got to give him $80 million. Muhammad Arif, James DeLeon, what's going on? San Antonio, Texas in the building. What's going on? Calvin Ringo, what's going on? Lady Shams, she said, yeah, Chisora said he knows people in the deal and that the fight happened until next year. Right. Kenneth Pinkney, what's going on? Now he's saying that they got to pay him $80 million or give him the trilogy. 80 million or the trilogy. Big homie Quan, Mundox from Chicago, what's going on? 80 million or a trilogy. Well, there you have why we've been having a holdup. And then you have Bob Arum, who stated that he and Tyson Fury, they flew to the arbitrations, and the arbitration turned into negotiations. Welcome down, Ram Big Steppin', my brother in the super chat. He said, peace to the chat, salute to the trill. Mo par roll no car. Man, I don't read that well. Mississippi King, Austin Grant, Sean, Quentin Evans, Jay Lynn, peace of blessings, Queen. Fifth War Mogul, Grail Sobel, what's going on? I don't know what that word is, great brother. Walk him down. Mopar or no car? Is that what it said? Grail Sobel, James, my brother Bish, be Megastar in the building. Go subscribe to KK Penson TV if you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, friends with cousins, friends with daughters. Have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, drop the link. Mopar or no car? Okay. That's what I was saying. Cause I'm like, yeah, Mopar is the parts, right? Salute to my brother. Welcome down, Ram Big Step in the super chat once again. He said Mopar or no car. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thought. Yeah, I get a lot of my parts from Mopar. The Watcher, Burgess Meredith, Julius Franklin. What's going on, great brother? John Bracken, Brandon Shamar, Thomas Nolia. What's going on? Demetrius Bright. What's going on? So you're gonna get Carrie P. What's going on? So you're gonna get. They're gonna be in here heavy today. Carl Black, what's going on? Mick Gusto, he said, "You're talking rubbish. Chisora just walked out of the fight with Parker. That guy's unstable, and you can listen to Chisora." Okay, so let me ask you a question. We got one today. Hey, today, people, don't time out nobody, don't block nobody, don't do anything. I got him. Carl Black, what's going on? Clayton Wilson, Autocomplete LLC. I'm just DF. What's going on? Dash Oliver, December winner. Mohad Al Jamal. What's going on? Smooth Groove Boxing, my brother. So MC Gusto, you said don't listen to Derek Chisora. So don't disappear. Don't time out nobody today. Don't block nobody today. Let him go. I got him. Benjamin Harrington, what's going on? Now, MC Gusto, let me ask you a question. When did they tell you the fight was going to be announced? Fly High 89, Asig Naquid, what's going on? Journeyman, Raphael Harmon, Superman 800, Darius Hume, what's going on? Now, let me ask you a question, MC Gusto. Didn't Tyson Fury tell you June 10th of 2020 that a 2-fight deal was scheduled for him and Anthony Joshua in 2021? Yes or no? I just want yes or no answers. Don't give me a story. Don't walk me around the block. I'm not interested in exercising today. OE Jamaica, what's going on with you, King? Boston Social Network, Omega Red, what's going on? Anthony Bolton, Jonathan Q, Reggie Smith, what's going on? Carl Black, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. He said, MC Gusto said, I didn't hear that. So then if you didn't hear that Tyson Fury announced the fight in 2020, June 10th of 2020, then how you talking about don't listen? Man, goodbye. Talk about it TV. What's going on? Jace Bent Gaming, my brother. David the Real Thomas, Claude Brown. What's going on? If you didn't hear that, then goodbye. I can't even have a conversation with you. David H, what's going on? Goodbye. Steven Styles, what's going on? See, I try to give everybody the opportunity, man. Goodbye. You don't even know what's going on. Yet you come here talking about don't listen to Derek Chisora. No, we shouldn't listen to you. Tone Bangers. Derek Keels, what's going on? Gully Side, what's going on? This dude said don't listen to Derek Chisora, and he don't even know what's going on. Come on, man. Walnut Park, a rated scholar, what's going on? And you can't make this stuff up, man. FBT TV, Albert Doherty, what's going on? You can't make this stuff up. Robert Drummond, what's going on? I thought we was gonna have it, and he came in here. I thought he knew what's going on. He comes in here and says that don't listen to Chisora, and he don't even know what's going on. Oh man, come on, man. Cadillac Kirkland, what's going on? Come on, man. So anyway, we got 400 people here. Let's get 400 likes. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Please, my peopleizations. We got 400 people here. Let's get 400 likes. Alfonso Corsi, Yo Vu, No Slack 504. What's going on? I mean, you can't. I'm Corey Mountain. What's going on? I don't understand. Like he came in here, man. Don't listen to Shishora. He don't know what he's talking about. So I said, okay, so don't time out anybody. Don't block anybody. Don't time out anybody. Don't block anybody. Please, my peopleizations. Please, please, please. Jay Walk, what's going on? Xavier Moses, Robbie Sanders, what's going on? Please, my people, don't time out anybody. Don't block anybody. I got them. The Boxing Section TBS, my brother, what's going on, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother, the Boxing Section TBS, man. Drop the link so people can subscribe to your channel, great brother. So don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody, please. Please, please, please. Respect that for me, peoples. I'll give y'all the green light. Just hold me down. Right? We're going to get a lot of them today. Shining Light, Keith Bill, what's going on? Wendell Thomas, what's going on? We're going to get a lot of them today. Mick Boxing 79, what's going on? Dean Davies, what's going on? Roger Womack, my brother, what's going on? He said, give us your Cash App, Blue. My Cash App is, let me give it to you right now. DLK NCCU 77, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, Eddie Hearn is now changing it to a one-fight deal. You can't make this stuff up, man. Welcome down, Ram Big Steppin', my brother in Super Chat. Once again, he said, can we jump him after you block him? Oh, for sure. For sure. Oh, I'm going to give you a green light. Y'all know how this going to work. You're going to see how this works. Paul Ruffin, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, TGIF, professional brother. Salute to you, great brother. Much love to you. Yes, sir. Westside Athens, what's going on? One hit a quitter, Tony Rome. Tony Rome, where you been at, bro? TJ Sports Talk, TJ Sports and all topics. Yes, sir, bitch. We almost there, great brother. We almost there. Samuel Curitan, where you been at, bro? How's everything with you, great brother? Shepherd King, what's going on? Man, Samuel Curitan, I ain't see you in a minute, man. Hope everything is well with you, man. Arturo Salcedo, what's going on? I hope everything is great with you, great brother. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Brother Samuel Curitan, I hope everything is okay with you, great brother. Haven't seen you in a minute. Callback says 6'7", moving like he 5'9". That's for sure. Jose Juarez, what's going on? Jose Juarez, you don't have a wrench? Tyrell Collier, what's going on? Joseph Fuller, what's going on? What happened to your wrench? You switch your account? The Real Jew Shalom, what's going on? You switch your account over? That happens if you switch your account. You switch your account? We got 430 people and we have 200 likes. We're not going to do that today. We did that yesterday. We're not doing that today. Moral Moss, what's going on? Bama Boy 256, Roll Tide. Quentin Jaquavius Moore. Quentin Resendance, what's going on, great brother? Dead Game Boxing, what's going on? Retros for Life, 79 Boxing. Moral Moss. Rock Sun. Ali Abzar, what's going on, great brother? We're not going to do that today. Slim Jim 314, my brother, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. We're not doing that today. We got 400 and now we got 450 people and we got 200 likes. Get the likes to catch up to the amount of people. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Steven Styles, what's going on? No, we're not going to do that today. We did that all yesterday. No, we're not going to do it today. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Coach Rod, what's going on? Muggsy 23, Lorenzo Lewis, what's going on? Come on, man. It's free. The like button is free, my peoples. Santino, my brother in the Super Chat, he said, you think Wilder could get number 3? Oh, for sure. Horror Flicking, what's going on? Calvin Nabar, what's going on? Damian Foster, Travis Touchdown, Derek Williams, what's going on? Yeah, for sure he's gonna get the trilogy. Listen, There's a lot that goes on. Jario the Pyro, what's going on? There was a Chris Rock Media TV, what's going on? There was a lot that went on in the second fight. Deontay Mosley, what's going on? This third fight, there will be absolutely Jordan Baker, Corey Moore, Sheraton Skinner, what's going on? There in this trilogy, there will be absolutely none of that. LV Live, my brother LV in the building. What's going on? Go subscribe to my brother LV Live, man. LV, drop the link, man. Drop the link, great brother. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. 450 people. Now we got 457 people. Get the likes up to 457, man. We're not going to do that today. Young Glow Gang TV, my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. My brother about to be a dad again, man. Salute to my brother CB Sports TV, man. Congratulations, great brother. It's a beautiful thing, man. But yeah, we got 450 people. We got 300 likes. Idris Mateen, my brother, David Scott III, what's going on? Get the likes up to 450. As you come in, wipe your feet. So, yeah, Santino, I definitely believe that Deontay Wilder is going to win the trilogy match. And I know people are going to say, oh, Blue, you said that about the rematch. That thus is true. Thus is true. But, you know, I believe in his skill set. This is not to say I don't believe in Tyson Fury's skill set, because I believe in Tyson Fury's skill set as well. I just believe that Deontay Wilder will make the necessary adjustments in this fight. Again, y'all can say, well, Blue, you said that about the second fight. I did, you know, but I just, hey, listen, I stand on my square. I believe what I believe. And if I'm proven to be wrong, then, hey, I was wrong. Victor Mack, what's going on? Carl Black, Al Jalil Sawab, my brother, what's going on? If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Tariq Reed, my brother in the super chat, said, OG Tariq from Philly, salute, Blue. Deontay needs to work on boxing, bro, and Fury needs to give Bronze Bomber the trilogy match. That's a fact. I believe that Deontay Wilder just needs to, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. Thomas Moreland, what's going on? Tariq Reed, my opinion, is Muhammad Arif, what's going on? I believe that he should focus on defense. Power's there, is natural. It's natural from deliver his power. Is natural, you know. He's naturally athletic. He don't have to work on being athletic. He don't have to work on his power. Just working on combinations, reaction. That's what I want to say. Mark Stearns, what's going on? I think Juan Davis, what's going on? I think I think that, you know, reaction and defense is all he needs to work on. Power, obviously, you don't have to work on. Offense, he doesn't have to work on his offense. I think he just needs to work on transition from offense to defense. That's what I see, me personally, just me watching him on film and things of that nature. I think the one thing that he does, the mistake that he makes, is transitioning from offense back to defense. If that makes sense. Box Conversation, my brother Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. Reggie, you already know, drop the link. King Bush, Fly High 89, what's going on? I think that, you know, when I see the Loving Down Gaither, Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? Isaiah Felix, what's going on? Juan Davis, Corey Mountain, what's going on? Antone Tevis, what's going on? The thing that I see, the mistake that I see he makes, Tab Investment, what's going on, is that he'll throw a jab, a combination, whatever it may be, right? And then his transition out of his offense, he has a bad habit of standing straight up. Autocomplete LLC, my brother in the super chat, he says, smash the like button, peopleizations. Yes, sir. Smash that like button, my peopleizations. Let's work. Lady Sharon Dunn, them season in the super chat. She said Wilder needs to work on combos and back foot counters. I agree. Not the combinations, though. Back foot counters, yeah. Combinations, no. Because it's the heavyweight division. He's already athletic. You know, he can let his hands go. The back foot counters. That's what I was getting at when I said that. When he goes to offense and transitions to defense, he makes a bad habit of standing straight up. And get this. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua and man, why is his name slipping my mind? Alexander Usyk. Deontay Wilder, Alexander Usyk, and Anthony Joshua, they all have that bad habit of when they transition from offense to defense, they do this little, and I don't know, it's because if they tall, because Alexander Usyk is what, 6'4", so he's not even that tall, but they 6'6" and 6'7", and they do this, they have this bad habit of, you see when they come out of a offensive combination or offensive, they do this like this little hitch that they have, like, and I don't know if it's because they so tall, you know what I mean, that they can't help it, but they do this hitch. The Tyson Fury at 6'9", he doesn't do that, but he's hunched over. Their posture is different than his. If you ever notice, his posture is different than theirs, right? So he's kind of hunched over, where their posture is, they stand tall, right? They have a correct posture, you know what I mean? So they have this, I don't know if that Mr. G, what's going on? I don't know if they Carrie P, what's going on? Jay Gibson, Tamari Laurie, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing? Big Truck Trap Sports, my brother, what's going on? I don't know if that's the reason why they do this. Look at it. They all Usyk, and it's weird that Usyk does it because he's not as tall as them. But Joshua does it, right? They do this and they tend to get, that's when they get caught. Andy Ruiz caught Joshua doing it, and Fury caught Wilder doing it, and Luis Ortiz, he caught Deontay Wilder doing it as well, right? If they flare their arms, right? I don't. It's. I don't know. You gotta maybe. I would have to demonstrate and show you. Todd Frenchie 600, my brother in the super chat. Uba, now that they cannot trust their sources. LOL. All these hex sites have low numbers because their fan base is here to get the true facts. Get them, Blue Blood. Yeah, man, you can tell, right? See, here's the thing, right? I told you guys, Elijah Hannon, what's going on? See, the thing is, Urian Carter, Matthew Cruz, Dwayne Jones, Jesus Castro, what's going on? B Black Samurai, what's going on? See, I told you guys, right? Is that this? This is what I told you guys. Is this, right? Jamil Allen, what's going on? Is that Adari T, Piece of Butts Queen? I told you guys. Andy Latimer, what's going on? That follow my two important people that I know. They always say two things. Fred says this all the time, and my dad and a mentor of mine's, he always says this: follow the money, right? And there's one thing I'll add to that: follow the money and the timeline. Botching Logic United, my brother in the super chat, he said, "Peace and pugilist." Hashtag peace and pugilist. Same to you, great brother. Much love to you. Jigga 2301, my brother, what's going on? Jamal Barbie, what's going on? Boss Red 357, my brother in the super chat. To be Fury, Wilder needs to develop inside fighting and develop the Floyd pull counter punch. See, he can't. The pull counter punch won't work with Fury because he's so rangy. The SS family, what's going on? Juan Davis, what's going on? Indy Hustle, what's going on? The pull counter won't work with Tyson Fury because he's so rangy. Well, Malik Slade Sr., what's going on? It won't work. Brandon Shamar, DeAndre Landhart, what's going on? The pull counter won't work with him. Now, the jab to the solar plex will work. Matthew Cruz, Patrick, what's going on? Real Top Cat, what's going on? The jab to the solar plex, that'll work. True Blue 45, NO Vati Sports, what's going on? Jab to the solar plex to get out, right? But he got to change levels with it, right? Head movement. Randolph Witherspoon, what's going on? Head movement, jab to the solar plex. Sudden, he got to develop these sudden little movements like Fury does. Fury is he's unorthodox. Christopher Myers, what's going on? Max Montaigne, these little things that he's just bang, and like Floyd Mayweather, he would do this, right? He would do this, and he would high guard, and he would switch to this, and he here and then to your solar plex before you know it, and he jolts you, right? Derek Chisholm not wanting to fight if he doesn't come out second. What are your thoughts? Yeah, that's man, I don't understand that. Elvis Hanson, Elijah Hannon, what's going on? I don't understand that, great brother. Like, bro, it's an PMD 18. What's going on? It's a big action-packed fight. I like listen, I like fights like Derek Chisora and Joseph Parker because I get to relax and watch boxing. It's pure boxing because there's no belts on the line, there's no politics. It's just boxing, right? And I get to enjoy the sport that I love, just watching boxing with two guys I know. So please, Derek Chisora, just ring walk, man. And Joseph Parker, just walk first. Like somebody, Yassine AR, what's going on? Walk first, Reginald Fields, what's going on? Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted Trey Lance. We got what we want. Now I feel relieved. Jermaine Bean, my brother, what's going on? 704 Joe, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, man. We lagging behind. We shouldn't be lagging behind. Let's get ahead. We got 530 people. Now we should have 530 likes. We got 400 likes. Edward Morris, Wayman Davis, what's going on? Let's be ahead of it. As you come in, wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, what's going on? DP Rocker, Chilltown Major, what's going on? So, RJB, what's going on? Carrie P, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? I like this. I don't believe, right? See, Manolo Vasquez, what's going on? Victor Mack, Ronell Burnett, G-Lo, Jeter, what's going on, great brother? Jose Villanueva, what's going on? I don't believe that Deontay Wilder I think if this is the case, now I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what Derek Chisora, and Derek Chisora has been pretty accurate when it comes to this, right? Junkyard One, what's going on? He stated months ago, you're not going to see Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight. He said that months ago. You're not going to see it. It's not going to happen. And asked why, he says, because Deontay Wilder has a trilogy match. It's a contract. He has to honor it. Larry B, what's going on? He has to honor the trilogy match. And so, Jaquan Pickett, what's going on, great brother? And so, he said that a very long time ago. And guess what? We've still yet to get said Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight. We have not got Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua. Marky Dan 123, what's going on? Why not? Johnny Clark, what's going on? See, Antoine Reed, what's going on? So they tell us that it's the site fees, right? But listen to this. Bob Arum says they went to the arbitration and the arbitration turned into negotiations. So now I'm asking this question, right? What did they say in arbitration that made Bob Arum say, no, we'll just negotiate? Jason Mardonia Meza, what's going on? Saeed Gore, my brother, what's going on? What made Came So Smooth, what's going on? What made Bob Arum say, no, let's just negotiate? Kevin Smith, what's going on? No, we'll just negotiate. What made that take place? And the fact that Derek Chisora said he's heard from his sources inside close to the situation that Deontay said 80 million or I'll step aside. Now, let me help you out as well. If they were well in their rights, so this lets you know that they were simply just trying to get around the trilogy match. Robert Brown, what's going on? Fat Cat Shadowboxing, my brother, what's going on? Michael Hawthorne, Teen Gunn, what's going on? Mark Booker, what's going on? This just lets you know that they was just simply trying to get around the trilogy match. Plain and simple, right? Nicholas Long, my brother in Super Chat. He said, salute, Blue. I can't wait for the trilogy. Me either, great brother. Bentley, what's going on? So, they told us, Mr. Pac-Man 216, what's going on? Charlie J, what's going on? They told us that Deontay Wilder missed the deadline. Didn't they tell us that? Dark Kent 718, Brooklyn in the building. A-Dose 7B1, what's going on? Sean Gibson, what's going on? My brother Jermaine Bean in the super chat. He said Eddie Hearn knows that Ruiz bluffed him for $15 million. Yep. Right? Genuine TV, Dave Jack, Dr. Pablo Slab, what's going on? So, Smooth Groove Boxing, what's going on? Now, they told us that Deontay Wilder, he missed the deadline. Musical Troy, DT Taylor, Saeed Raziki, what's going on? Joe Davis 2310, what's going on? Isn't that what they told us? He missed the deadline, and now They were moving on because they couldn't continue to wait and sit around because Tyson Fury needs to stay active physically and mentally. It's not good for him to just sit around. Right? T. Miss Lexington Kai, what's going on? Isn't that what they told us? So if that's the case, why would this arbitration and mediation go so long? It couldn't, because all you have to do is present to whomever you're with. Hey, listen, this was the deadline. This paper is the deadline. He didn't meet the deadline. And Woods, Cuzzo, what's going on with you, Cuzzo? How you feeling? I'll be down in the Carolinas real soon. Me and my brother, we get ready to work, man. Tab Investments, what's going on? Brown Squad Inc., what's going on? So all they have to do is go there and say, listen, we had a deadline of such and so date. He didn't meet the deadline, and so now we're moving on. Musa Sissoko, what's going on? Plain and simple, right? Why would it be dragged? At that point, everybody involved is just going to look and say, oh, well, you missed the deadline. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, what's going on? You missed the deadline. So they're moving on. You knew you had the deadline and you missed it. But it wasn't that simple now, was it? Clearly, that's not the case. Rel Dance, what's going on? Clearly, that's not the case, right? Clearly, he didn't miss the deadline. They were just trying to maneuver around him. Streetwise Anthem, what's going on? Right? And so they just didn't want to honor the contract and the trilogy match. Why? Muggsy 23, Ryan Taylor, what's going on? Kevin Smith, what's going on? Because of the risk factor. This is the biggest fight in UK history. Not the biggest fight in boxing, but the biggest fight in UK history. As I stated, you haven't had an undisputed heavyweight champion from the UK in 120 years. Over 120 years since the last time you had an undisputed heavyweight champion. Chris Ray, what's going on? So this is the biggest fight. So guess what? If you're Eddie Hearn, you're Matchroom CEO and promoter, and you're Frank Warren, your Queensberry Promotions CEO in the UK. You guys are the two biggest promoters in the UK, right? Right? Those are the two biggest promoters in the UK, right? Do you know his story, how they'll go down? The sport of boxing, how it's perceived in the UK already. Unforgiving Life, what's going on? Jimmy Walker, what's going on? They appreciate the sport of boxing completely different than we do here in the States. We don't appreciate the sport of boxing like they appreciate the sport of boxing in the UK. You understand? Just Joe King, what's going on? Racel Davidson, what's going on? Right? Rainy Lopez, what's going on? They appreciate the sport of boxing and they value the sport of boxing. We don't. It's the seventh biggest sport here in the States. Listen to this. We appreciate the NFL. Look at the draft. Look at the ratings for the NFL draft yesterday. Everybody was tuned in, including myself, right? To watch teenagers and young men. Teenagers and young men go to a professional team, a team of your choice, preferably, or just interest in to where they land, right? Q Splat, what's going on, right? Look at the ratings for the draft. Vernell Arrington, what's going on? Vernon Arrington, what's going on? Random James, what's going on? Look at the ratings for that compared to boxing. It's not even close. It's not even close. The NFL draft with the young men and teenagers going to NFL teams is far more important than a boxing match. If you put the NFL draft on, there's all it is speculation. You don't even know what's going to happen. The intrigue, the interest is so massive, right? You put Larry Snow, what's going on? You put a heavyweight boxing match on, or just a boxing match, period. At the same time, you put the NFL draft on. You won't even know that a boxing match was on. Rico Potter, what's going on? You won't even know a boxing match was going on. Okay? Now, they appreciate the sport of boxing. So if you're Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, and you deliver, because if you make Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, you win either which way. Mr. Smith Job 278, what's going on? You win either which way. right? It's a win-win situation. Somebody's going to win unless, like I said, unless it ends in a draw. And I don't see that fight ending in a draw. Jay Dixon, Bobo, what's going on? Unless it ends in a draw. At the end of the day, Larry Snow, what's going on? At the end of the day, you're guaranteed to get an undisputed British heavyweight champion. Jet Ski, what's going on? You remove one of those fighters and you insert Deontay Wilder. Your percentage, your chances has just dropped from 100 to 50. It just got cut in half. Brent Jones, what's going on? The body one, what's going on? Your percentage dropped from 100% having an undisputed UK champion to half, to 50. 50%. Now everybody's sitting on edge. You got to win. He got to win. You understand? And at the very least, Deontay Wilder has what? A puncher's chance. Because he has the highest knockout ratio in the history of sport of boxing. So at the very least, he has a puncher's chance. Rampage Jackson, what's going on? You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? So, Victor Martin, what's going on? So now it's no surprise that in arbitration, let's say Deontay Wilder, I'm surprised if this is the case. Lock Raven, what's going on? If I'm Deontay Wilder and this is the case, and again, we don't know if this is the case. Sherman Callahan, what's going on? James Diamonds, what's going on? This is still speculation, right? But let's say this was the case. Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, Windsor Todd Wong, Wayman Davis, what's going on? If this was the case, guess what? If I'm Deontay Wilder, no. I need $100 million. I need $100 million so y'all can stage that fight. And I also need another contract that guarantees me the winner. Anwar Willis, what's going on? No, now I need $100 million. And I need you to guarantee me the winner of this fight. In contract, that you cannot retire, you cannot fight a mandatory, you cannot fight a rematch. You have to fight me, or we would be back here in court and you will be paying again on top of what you already gave me. Maurice Bridges, what's going on? And I don't have no problem with that. Because then Absadine Lion, the code keeper, what's going on? So, because then Deontay Wilder getting paid 4 times over. 4 times over. I'm going to get $100 million in this. Let's say they give him the $80 million. You're getting $80 million here. You guaranteed to fight me. The winner, not no rematch, not no mandatories, not none of that. Me next. Or we'll be right back here. Nika Rob, what's going on? Or we'll be right back here. Raphael Gracie, what's going on? And you'll be paying again. And the key to it all would be, I need all 4 sanction bodies to sign off on this. Signature Sounds, what's going on? I need all 4 major sanction bodies to sign off on this. Not just Tyson Fury, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, and Bob Arum. No. I need the WBO in here. I need the WBC in here. I need the IBF in here. I need the WBA in here. I need them to sign as well. Because there will be no stripping of the belt because you didn't fight a mandatory. No. Like Matumbo said. No. Not in my house. No, sir. I need, if one of the major sanction bodies don't sign off, we don't have a deal. If one of them don't sign off, we don't have a deal. I need all 4 sanction bodies on board. I need all parties involved with the Tyson Fury team, Anthony Joshua team, and my team. Or we don't have nothing. And I just have my trilogy match. See, because CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Fury doesn't want to fight Wilder because he knows he had a cheat to win, and this trilogy won't be able to do that, meaning Wilder puts him to sleep again. Bond Squad, salute, bro. Salute to you, great brother. Yeah. And it's like I said, it's the case of they know the percentage of, you put Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua together, it's historic for all parties involved. You understand what I'm saying? It's a historic event for all parties involved. It's not for us. It's not that important for us. it's entertainment for us. It's not that important. You see the difference? Aaron Stinson, my brother in the super chat. Imagine if Ohio State, Michigan is on. Oh yeah, no way. It's don't even cut close. Dwayne Freeman, Jelani Everett, what's going on? Aaron Stinson, like I said, think about this. Right? East Oakland, 3,500. What's going on? I told people this. When Deontay Wilder fought Luis Ortiz, do y'all understand what took place that night? When he fought Luis Ortiz, there was a UFC event going on. Sergey Kovalev made his ring return that night at Madison Square Garden with Dmitry Bivol on the undercard. And Duke and North Carolina played that night. And guess what? Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz, they fought at the Barclays Center. Sergey Kovalev, he fought at Madison Square Garden. 10, 15 minutes away. The same night. Same night, same fight, but one of our cats ain't playing right. I'll let you tell it. Quay Scott, what's going on? Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? Same night at Madison Square Garden. This is what he competed with. Chris, what's going on? Johnny Clark, what's going on? C Black, what's going on? This is what he competed with. UFC event, Duke and North Carolina played, and a boxing match at Madison Square Garden. And he did over 1 million views. I'm going to say it again. And he still did over 1 million views. Not pay-per-views, just 1 million views overall. Imagine if he didn't have no competition that night. That's huge competition, as I tried to explain to people when they tried to tell me about Anthony Joshua being a bigger star. And I said, he did 1 million views, and this is what he competed with in the same city. So imagine, I've never been to the UK, so I don't know. I truly don't know where Wembley is compared to the O2 Arena. I don't know if they're in the same city, but just imagine. I'm just going to use it as an example. I don't know, so I'm not. So nobody come in and correct me. Please don't correct me and say, it's not the same thing. They're not in the same city. I don't know. I'm just using that as an example. Let's say they were. Let's say that a Wembley Stadium and the O2 was in the same city. 15 minutes apart. Chef Boyardee, my brother, what's going on? Where you been at? 15 minutes apart from each other in the same city, right? Oh, Lady Sham said they are in the same city. Okay, so they are in the same. How far apart are they, Lady Sham? How far apart are they? Driving distance. Alan Weeks, what's going on? Chance, my brother in the super chat, Wilder shouldn't take the step aside money because Fury won't fight him again after. Well, that's why I said then put himself in the same position. Retirement, avoiding the fight, whatever you so choose, you have to pay me. You have to pay me. Corey Yellowman Jackson, my brother, what's going on? She said it's about 45 minutes apart. Okay, so now go figure, Lady Shan. So now go figure, right? The Barclays Center and Madison Square Garden, two huge historic arenas. Well, Barclays not historic, but you understand. It's very popular. They are 15. They're not even 15 minutes apart. Drive on the train, because we take the train, right? If you try to drive, then you're in trouble. But on the train, they're not even 15 minutes apart from each other. Deontay fought at Barclays Center. Sergey made his comeback after the Andre Ward sagas at Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world, Madison Square Garden. She said, oh, okay, you grew up. Okay, so you know, right? So they're 15 minutes apart, right? And so now you think about it. There was a UFC event. You had Duke playing North Carolina. William Taggart, the Jughead one. What's going on? Duke playing North Carolina. Easy Lou and Boston TV. What's going on? And a UFC event. And another fight in the same city at the exact same time. And he still did 1 million views. Larry B, my brother in the super chat. The rumor site fee for Fury Joshua decreased to 150 mil. I don't think they will pay Wilder 80 mil step aside money. Now, Larry B, let me tell you this, right? It went from 200 million from them getting 100 million apiece to 150 million. Then it moved down to, get this, 150 million. It means that they're going to get 75 and 75, right? Then it bumped it down to 110 or something like that. 120. What? I'm confused. Why is this number dwindling? Because there is no site fee that's willing to pay the big money, people. Jamar Radio Davis. Jamar Radio Davis. Hey, bro, how you pronounce that? How you pronounce that, great brother? Manson HK, my brother, what's going on? Manson HK said, making excuses, Blue, is cool. Huh? Son of Peter, what's going on? Manson HK said, making excuses, Blue, is cool. What excuses am I? Am I making excuses? Jammer Radio. Okay, Risen, salute to you, great brother. Jammer Radio. Okay, salute to you, great brother in Super Chat. Chance, you're right. If he said, if he takes the step aside money, neither Fury or Joshua will fight him. Blue, you are on it. Yep, facts. That's what I said. That's why I said you got to sign that contract. Everybody involved. Lionel Witherspoon, what's going on? Manson HK said, I'm making before I put the carriage before the horse. I'm asking you, great brother. Are you saying I'm making excuses? I remember the goal. What's going on? Is that what you're saying? Hey, I'm giving you an opportunity to, you know, if you want to ride this train, I got room. Unless you was talking to somebody else and I'm putting the carriage before the horse. He's a star, yes, but AJ is a bigger star. Oh, okay. Okay, so you want to ride this train. Okay, good. Thank you. Because I got time. I just started. So, here we go. He has a country behind him. That country is smaller than Texas and California. I'll wait. I'll wait. So as I stated, he's a big fish in a small pond, right? So everything you do, you have to times it times 3. So since you said he's a bigger star because he has a country behind him, yes, and don't get me wrong, the UK, they stand behind the sport of boxing and they stand behind their fighters. They stand up for them. So does Texas. Texas is bigger. It's just as big as the UK, great brother. Did you know that? So you take 2 states here in the US and it's bigger than the UK. What about the other 50 states? And he has 3 belts because he bought them. He has 3 belts because he bought them. Let me ask you a question, Manson HK. Did you know that Joseph Parker, I told to Joseph Parker personally, you can see the footage, and I asked him why you didn't fight Wilder. He said he liked his chances against Anthony Joshua and they was going to give him a little bit more money. So essentially they bought the belt. Manson HK, if you're from Texas, then you know how you from Houston and don't know that Texas is just as big as the UK. Overall. What are we talking about here? So the person making excuses is you. What are we talking about here? You from Houston, and you don't know that the UK is a small country? Donald Fages, what's going on? So all you have to do is take a portion of people from each major state, and that equals up to more than the entire UK that support Anthony Joshua in his totality. When he came to Houston, he came to Dallas. He didn't have to come to Houston, but he came to Dallas, right? At the Errol Spence Mikey Garcia fight, right? And it took him an hour and a half to walk from his seat to where his car was. And guess what? You could go to Ellie Setback, ES News, and you could go to my old video, and you could see it from there as well. He stopped. It took him an hour and a half to get from his seat that was ringside to where his car was in the back. Now, so you gonna tell me Texas ain't stand up for him? Brother, he didn't have to fight for they support him. The people supported him. I just told you. It took him an hour and a half to get from his seat to his car in the back when the fight was over. So that means the people there was supporting him, and they was happy to see him because every person there was trying to take a picture and get an autograph from him. Now go to my video, and go to Ellie's Setback video, because me and Ellie was the only ones recording, and go see if I'm telling the truth or not. And that was he like you said, he didn't even come to fight. He was just there watching the fight. So imagine if he actually fought. That don't include when he come to New York. That don't include obviously Alabama. That don't include Vegas. Hey man, let me tell you something. This is a true story. And my brother Fred, Champ side, I think Ego was with us, and it was somebody else. I said, yo, I got to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. Joseph Parker's in the bathroom. Joseph Parker said, ain't you blue? I said, yeah. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just telling you the truth. Say, ain't you blue? I said, yeah. I said, oh, Champ, can I get, obviously we in the bathroom. When we come out, get an interview with you. He said, yeah, when you come out. Me and him come out. We walking out towards where Fred and them at. They can vouch for me because they standing by the restaurant waiting for me to come out. I come out with Joseph Parker. I asked Joseph Parker when walking out, I said, Champ, why is it that you never fought Deontay Wilder? He said, well, they was giving me more money to fight Anthony Joshua. And he was ringside at Deontay Wilder's fights. And they were supposed to negotiate a fight for a unification bout. And he said they was offering me more money to fight Anthony Joshua. And truthfully, I like my chances against Anthony Joshua, my style against Anthony Joshua. So he chose Anthony Joshua. Now, get this. Ironically enough, I'm telling the truth. Now, anybody here can vouch for me. Champ side, Ego, and Fred, Barbershop Conversation. And somebody else was with us. I don't remember who. Might have been Big Rich. While we standing there, somebody says, it's like, I kid you not, it got to be like 12 o'clock at night at the earliest. At the corner of my eye, we talking to Joseph Parker. Who comes behind Joseph Parker walking? Deontay Wilder. It's like 12 something at night. Maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. Right? Deontay Wilder comes walking past. The entire place in Las Vegas did like this. I kid you not. So let's not act like he's not some big star. Classy Mag, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat for the grind. Keep it blue. Keep it at Blue. Oh, you meant keep it up, Blue. Salute, chat. Salute to you, great brother, Classy Mag in the super chat. Appreciate you. Larry B, my brother, back in the super chat. Blue, you're right. He dropped that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you're right. There's no site fee money, and that's why the dates keep getting pushed back. This is a fact. Salute to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building. So, right? Quan 43, what's going on? So now let's be real here. We're gonna talk. Real talk, what's going on? Why didn't he put the money behind Wilder? What do you mean he didn't put the money behind him? Rashawn Hemingway, what's going on? Yaakov One White, what's going on? Map H, what's going on? What do you mean he didn't put the money behind Deontay Wilder? How did he not put the money behind him? Damon Hennings, what's going on? So I'm asking this question. Right? So okay. So you're saying that, he offered the money. No one is not saying he's not a star. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Mensa HK, if you're a star, if you're a superstar in the States, and I'm a superstar in the UK, then who's the biggest star? It's just simple mathematics. I have the bigger platform. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Anthony Joshua is a big fish in a small pond. Deontay Wilder is a big fish in a very large pond. Plain and simple. He's doing all of this. Sean M, salute. He's Hustler's Home. What's going on? He's doing all of this. And his sport that he's competing in is the 7th biggest sport in his country. Anthony Joshua, if y'all from the UK, what's the biggest sports there? Boxing is top 3 biggest sports in the UK. Boxing is top 3 biggest sports in the UK. Boxing is nowhere close to being top 3 biggest sports in the United States. Not even close. Solomon Overhead, what's going on? And Mensa HK, you from the States. And you from Texas. So Texas, football in Texas, high school football in Texas is bigger than college and some NFL games. They get a bigger crowd for high school football in Texas that's bigger than NFL games and college games. So you know this. Salute to my brother Jermaine Bean in Super Chat. I think it's like 5 countries. Yeah, it's small. It's small. And it supports, they stand up for the sport of boxing in the UK. So you got soccer, cricket, and boxing, and maybe rugby. At best, it's a top 4 major sport in the UK. Boxing is a 4 major sport. That's equivalent to our NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and National Hockey League. It's one of the 4 major sports. It's not a 4 major sport here in the States. I just told you, we'd rather watch teenage and young men get drafted to professional teams and see where they go and watch the intrigue than we will an actual boxing match. I just told you. So for the fact that he's doing this and accomplishing this with it being the 7th sport, you have NFL, NHL, MLB, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League, NFL, National Football League, and the NBA. Then you have college football, college basketball. Okay, then you could tack in tennis, because Serena Williams is bigger than any star in boxing. Okay, she's bigger than any star in boxing. In tennis, Tiger Woods is bigger than any star in boxing. In golf, Tiger Woods is bigger than any star in boxing, hands down. He is equivalent to Floyd Mayweather, people. Serena Williams in tennis is equivalent to Floyd Mayweather. And we talking about tennis and golf. Quentin Gilliam, my brother in the Super Chat, he said, "Do you bounce on Parker and go to Wilder?" For sure. Even he went. He went with us. He walked with us. Quentin Gilliam, he walked with us. If Fred Champside, Ego, or anybody here, they can vouch for me and tell me. He walked with us. And the security came and was like, "Hey, man, y'all can't film here. Y'all got to move this, and this." I can't make this up. Quentin Gilliam, he left with us. Lionel Witherspoon, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Nick J, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? On and Senior X, what's going on? Abu say, what's going on? He walked with us. I am not making this up. Hubble Telescope, what's going on? My brother Drew Titan in the building in the Super Chat. Once again, he said, Mensa HK just resorted to degrading Wilder because he felt you degraded Canelo. Unbelievable. Is that what he did, Drew? Eli Zachary talks everything. What's going on? Dwayne Ross, what's going on? So that's what he did. I said something about Saul Canelo Alvarez he didn't like, huh, Drew? And you can't, man, we got to deal with facts over feelings, man. Adolph Shelter, what's going on? We got Dwayne Ross, what's going on? Nehemiah Glover, what's going on? You live in Texas. You live in Houston. You're going to tell me that Anthony Joshua's a big fish in a big pond. Come on, brother, great brother. What are you talking about? Hey, Nick J, is Houston bigger than the UK? Houston is huge. I know it take like something like 6 hours or 5 hours to get from Dallas to Houston. I know it do. T. Evans, what's going on? North Memphis 48, what's going on? See, Nick J said, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Brother, how could you be from Houston and be like, oh, the UK? Houston, but Texas overall is bigger than the UK. I know that. The Jughead one, my brother in the super chat, he said, correct, Boo Bud. Boxing is the third biggest sport over here in the UK, behind football, soccer, and cricket. That's what I'm saying. Lauren Anderson, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Jalen said it takes me about 3.5 hours. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You see what I'm saying? So he's a big fish here in Tail Hill. What's going on? He's a big fish in a small pond. Deontay Wilder's a big fish in a big pond, and he's competing. Listen, just take this into consideration. Ed P, what's going on? Cunlin Jesus, what's going on? Just take this into consideration. Take this into consideration. Lady Shan said Texas is not bigger than the UK in its entirety. Okay, well, all right. Will you take Texas and you compare Texas and pair up Texas with another state, one more other state, and it's bigger than the entire country? Kool-Aid, what's going on? He said Wilder beat janitors and Grandpa Cuban. Okay, so why didn't Anthony Joshua fight him? Why did Tyson Fury say he'll never fight Luis Ortiz? If Luis Ortiz is that, then why haven't nobody fought him outside of Deontay Wilder? Go ahead, we'll wait. Go ahead, great brother. Tell us. Why haven't nobody fought Luis Ortiz outside of Deontay Wilder? Why haven't nobody given him a chance? Since he was 37, 36 when Wilder fought him the first time, then why nobody else fought him? Go ahead. Rainman Two Sides, what's going on? Antonio Roberts, what's going on? Idris Mateen, my brother in super chat, he said Josh got stopped by a non-Wildest lost to a top 3. A Noonie, yeah, he lost to a guy that wasn't even in the top 10, in Andy Ruiz, who had a loss already. Wilder lost to what was considered. See, Idris Mateen. See, this is what people they fail to mention this. Tyson Fury was considered the best heavyweight in the world before he went on his hiatus after he beat Vladimir Klitschko. How do we just forget that? How do we just gloss over that? So essentially, his draw and his loss came to the best heavyweight in the world. We're just gonna act like that didn't happen? Larry B, my brother in super chat, he said if Joshua walked down the street in U.S., no one would recognize him, but everybody would recognize Wilder in the UK. This is a fact. If you saw Anthony Joshua walking down the street in the U.S. at Madison Square Garden, at Madison Square Garden, if he came outside and walked around, nobody would know who he was. They would have thought he played for the Knicks. That's a fact. Adolph Shelton, what's going on? If he came out and walked around Madison Square Garden, they would think he was just a basketball player. Drew Perez, what's going on? Because he's so tall. So he's going to stand out, but because he's tall. He's a big guy. So he's going to stand out. Nick J said Texas is approximately 678,000, 52,000 square kilometers, while the United Kingdom is approximately 250, 610 square kilometers, making United Kingdom 35.93% the size of Texas. Oh, there you have it. So Texas is bigger than the UK. Lauren Anderson, my brother in the super chat, he said the UK is 4 countries and Texas is bigger. That's what I thought. I thought Texas is bigger. Tiger H, what's going on? Corey Anderson, what's going on? Kevin Thomas said Google says Texas is 2.8 times bigger than the UK. The UK population is greater. Oh, there you have it. Texas isn't bigger than England, Northern Ireland, Scott, and Wales. Close, but not close. She said Texas isn't bigger than England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Close, but not bigger. TB Haver, what's going on, great brother? 29 million people in Texas versus 66 million in the UK. Shabab Khan, what's going on? That's because that's because you're taking the countries and putting them together. Well, the fact remains, we compete. The fact remains, right? Whether Texas is big or not, we comparing one state to an entire country. That tells it everything. Whether it's a little bit bigger, not bigger, populations, whatever. We're comparing one state versus an entire country. I'm gonna do you one better, right? Drew Titan, my brother Drew Titan said, Blue, salute to my brother Drew Titan in the super chat. He said, Blue, AJ was in New York City and didn't even get mobbed. The only person that recognized him was the dude at West 4th who asked him how he lost to the right. But Drew, you didn't even tell the whole story though, Drew. He was playing basketball in the park and they didn't know he was. Did they know that? When the dude asked him how did he lose to Andy Ruiz, he was playing basketball in the park and they didn't know who he was. Mike James Boxing, what's going on, great brother? He was playing basketball, and that dude recognized him and said, hey, man. That's what the dude said. Roosevelt Ivory, what's going on? He was playing basketball in the park, and they didn't know. People was walking past, they didn't know who he was. You think Deontay Wilder could play basketball in the park in New York, and people don't realize who he is? You think that's possible? Now, let that sink in. You think Errol Spence could play basketball at the park in New York City and just be hooping with everybody, coming down, laying it up, people fouling Errol Spence, and they don't know who he is? Imagine people just fouling Deontay Wilder. He at the park, he do spin moves, he posting people up, and nobody know who he is? Are we kidding me? Marky Dan, 1, 2, 3. My brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue Blood. You seen the Canelo interview with Graham Bensinger where he calls Oscar disloyal and drunk? Yeah, and he says Richard Schaefer was the brains behind Golden Boy. Absolutely. But I already knew that, though. But I did see that, though, Marky Dan. It was very interesting, man. I was intrigued by that interview. I done watched it twice. I watched it twice. Can y'all imagine that? Can y'all imagine Deontay Wilder at the basketball park just playing ball, full court, playing basketball? Everybody there, summertime. This is June. Do y'all know June in New York at basketball courts look like? I know y'all know and where y'all from and everywhere else. But do you understand what June, the summer, the spring and June because that's when the weather just really, really, truly breaking in May and June in New York. Because right now, the weather is a little topsy-turvy, right? One day it'll be 72. Tomorrow's supposed to be 60. And rain right now is cloudy and it's like 50-something. Tomorrow's supposed to be 60-something. 70 on Sunday, it's supposed to be 72 and sunny. So the weather is a little all over the place. But in May and June, the weather starts to break here in New York. He was playing basketball June 2nd in New York in an open basketball court. Imagine Deontay Wilder in an open court, just hooping. Ha! He coming down, he ain't got no shirt on, he's sweating. He looked like Sydney, you know what I'm saying, from White Men Can't Jump. He looking like Sydney out there. Ha! I'm pretty. I'm so pretty. Deontay Wilder ain't got no shirt on. He hooping, spinning around, you know what I mean, coming down. And people fouling him. Ha! Ha! Really? Come on, man. Come on. Midwest Boxing, my brother in the super chat. He said, original comment, California and Texas is bigger. That's what I said, great brother, Midwest Boxing. But we just gloss over that, don't we? My brother Midwest Boxing in super chat, once again, population of California and Texas is bigger. Yes, it is. Really, bro, salute. D-Lo 44 Boxing. What's going on, great brother? The Jab Jamboree. What's going on? Imagine, Nick J, imagine Deontay out there, Sidney Dean in it. He got on the, he got the compressor shorts. His short, Mike J, what's going on? He got the short shorts on. He got the compressor shorts on. You know what I mean? Imagine that. Sitting there, he out there, you know what I mean, hooping. People foul. No, there ain't no foul. Can y'all imagine? J Rock, Georgia, what's going on? Can y'all imagine somebody fouling Deontay and he say foul and you like, no, ain't no foul. Ain't no foul. There ain't no foul. Check up. Check up. There ain't no foul. There ain't no foul. Check up. Come on, man. B. Paulie, what's going on? Boxhound TV, what's going on? He said Goofy Blue. Jose Juarez, what's going on? String shirt on. Now, B. Paulie, think about this, right? He got on hot pink shorts, you know what I mean? With the Miami blue. He got the Vice colors on. Miami Heat Vice. Deontay Wilder got no shirt on. You know, he out there balling. Ha! Check up. Come on, man. Come on. And nobody know who it is. Come on, man. Just imagine that. Just picture that. Adolph Shannon said they wouldn't know who Wilder was. Yeah, okay. No. Lady Shan said this is some AJ. No, it's not. Come on, listen. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all need to stop. Be realistic. We deal with facts over feelings over here. The facts is he was playing basketball in the New York City Park in June and nobody know who it was. So how is it come off when you got somebody here talking about no, he's a bigger star. And I'm saying he played basketball here in New York City in June and nobody knew who he was. Let's be realistic here. We're being realistic. Let's deal with facts over feelings. Has nothing to do with that. I'm not talking about AJ, him per se, just him. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the people that say he's a bigger star than Deontay Wilder. See, that's the problem with us as fans in the sport of boxing. We can't deal with truth. We don't like to deal with truth. That's why movies and movie stars, like I tell y'all all the time, entertainers and movie stars and these people are so. That's why they're so successful, because we don't like to deal in reality. We like to deal in fiction land. So when somebody comes and says, "Oh, he's a bigger star," and then I start to break down, he's not a bigger star. Oh, well, y'all don't like AJ. What are we talking about here? I never said I didn't like him. Nobody ever said they didn't like him. Nobody ever said that he wasn't good. We talking about facts over feelings. Is he a bigger star? No, he's a big fish in a small pond compared to Deontay Wilder being a big fish in a large pond. Plain and simple. When you get here, see, this is what I don't understand. When people come here and they say, "Oh, he's a bigger star than Deontay Wilder," can I say, well, see, y'all just saying that because you don't like Deontay Wilder. No, because then tell for wealth what's going on. So then you would say, Bentley said, well, everybody has their own opinion. It's not an opinion, great brother. See, this is the problem. Let's deal with facts over feelings. It's not an opinion. Okay? Deontay Wilder His pay-per-view is $75 a pay-per-view. Anthony Joshua's pay-per-view is $25. How can you compare the two? How could you compare the two? That means every number that Deontay Wilder does, you have to times it times 3. Because it's 25 compared to 75. So how could you say, well, he's a bigger star? No, you're not being, that's not the reality. The reality is his pay-per-views is $25. And it's the biggest, the third biggest sport in the United Kingdom. And it's supported and perceived completely different than it is here in the States. Completely different. So you have to factor all of these things in. So when I told you, if Deontay Wilder got off the airplane in the UK, you can't tell me there's somewhere he's going to walk and people not going to say, there goes Deontay Wilder. But I said, if Anthony Joshua was to walk near Madison Square Garden, he played basketball here in New York and nobody knew who he was. That's a fact. That doesn't have anything to do with feelings. It has everything to do with facts. Jonathan Diaz, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Where do I get the Blue Blood Sports TV hat, the fitted hat? Charlo versus Triple G. What's up, Blue? What's going on with you, Jonathan Diaz? I'm going to start having them soon, man. I'm going to have them made soon, great brother. So just inbox me on Instagram, Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Appreciate you, great brother, dropping that half a dub on me. Joe Brown, my brother in the super chat, he said, don't nobody know Anthony Johnson, laughing out loud in my Reggie Miller voice. This is a fact. Again, Joe Brown, that's something I forgot. He was at a basketball game. They talked to him. It was halftime after the game, during the basketball game, NBA game, and they was calling him Anthony Johnson. They didn't even know his name. So we're dealing with facts over feelings. He was at a basketball game here in the United States, and as they was interviewing him live on national TV, they were calling him Anthony Johnson. They didn't even know his name. So what are we talking about here? That's what's wrong. David Johnson, salute. King Mac the God, my brother in the super chat. How y'all gonna tell Blue they won't know who Wilder is in New York and Blue is from New York? He wouldn't know. Shake my head. Facts. Bro, let me tell you, right? Big Zeus, what's going on? RGJ3 Boxing, what's going on? Aleem Nasir, what's going on? King Mac the God, let me tell you, right? I'm gonna show you something. Let's go to the videotape. Just so y'all know. Just so you know. Let me show you something. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. Oh man. Hold on. Smash the like button, people. Smash that like button. I don't know why. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. 750 people here. Let's get 750 likes. I'm gonna show y'all a few pictures, right? Y'all see this picture? Right? Y'all can see that, right? That's me and the champ in LA, right? That's a celebrity party, after party. This is the fight. This is Sean Porter, Errol Spence fight in LA, right? Celebrity after it was a celebrity fight, pre-fight party. All celebrities there, right? He entered the room. He entered the room, and Fred and anybody else that was there could vouch for this. He entered the room, and he was completely the life of the party. Chris had to, y'all know Chris that's with him, that you see with him all the time. Chris had to literally be like, listen, we got to go, we got to go, we got to go, we got to go. We was at a celebrity party. It was just nothing but entertainers, actresses, actors, basketball players, other boxers. Danny Garcia was there. Zab Judah was there. Michael Jai White was there. Just star-studded, right? Jackie Long was there. Or Omar Gooden was there. Rashawn McCants was there. It was just star-studded. China Mac was there. Completely star-studded. He was the life of the party. I'm not making this up. Everybody wanted to talk to him, wanted to ask him something, wanted to take a picture with him. Danny Garcia took a picture with him. I'm not making this up. This is a fact. This is a fact. This is, if Fred is here, Fred could tell you. We was at a celebrity party, and this is what he came in. He came in late, and everybody went to Deontay Wilder. So when people say, and I'm not saying this, I'm just saying. So when people say he's not, he's not big, he's not. That's false. That's completely false. Aaron Stinson, my brother in Super Chat, said, I remember that day, Blue. Facts. Facts. Salute to my brother Aaron Stinson in Super Chat. James Diamonds, my brother in Super Chat. AJ is bigger in the UK, yes, but Deontay Wilder is way bigger in the States, essentially New York. They're both kings, just blue blood. Salute. Right. Yeah, they're both kings, but if he's a bigger star in Texas and New York, then he's a bigger star. Simple. Dion Williams, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Be blessed, Blue. The UK can't mess with Texas, period. Errol Spence went over there and put a man down in his own backyard. Yeah, he sure did, man. Sure did. See, this is what I learned, right? Oh, I made this. What's going on? Native Boxing Club. What's going on? Bearded One. What's going on? The Spot. VA Swift, my brother. MPWTF. What's going on? Ricky Queen, Liam Nassan. What's going on? Monopoly Inc. Music. What's going on, great brother? So this is what I understand, right? See, Queen 71, peace of bless. Queen, where you been at? Where you been at, Queen? Baby Roll, what's going on? Raul Aguilar, what's going on? Sean Gibson, my brother, what's going on? Taylor for Wealth, my brother in the Super Chat. Wilder couldn't make off a plane in the UK without the media showing up. But in the US, boxing is fourth or fifth known sport. This is a fact, Taylor for Wealth. It's a fact. It's not that, and this is what I'm saying. See, this is what I noticed. And I'm not trying to, Tucker Johnson, what's going on? This is what I'm gonna tell y'all what I noticed. Galvatron, what's going on? So this is what I noticed, right? Nate Warbright, Bob Gets Busy, what's going on? This is what I noticed. Money Man, what's going on? Is that and I'm just, I'm not trying to slight anybody, but this is what I noticed. The UK have the little brother syndrome, right? It's like the Yankees and the Mets, right? Sick lyrical damage. What's going on? It's like the Mets and the Yankees. They have the little brother complex, right? It's like every time you say something, it's like, oh man, you slighting, or you slighting. No, ain't nobody slighting nobody. We're not slighting anybody. We're just stating the facts. The facts. How could I say the UK have great heavyweights right now? Chris Flunoy, what's going on? Every time you mention a heavyweight, they have to be like, oh man, you don't like you don't like Anthony Joshua, you don't like this person, you don't like that. What does that have to do with it? It's like this. Yeah, Kirk, come on in 3 minutes. Roll money, what's going on? Right, Cooper Backtober, what's going on? James Don, my brother, back in the super chat. Wilder's a bigger star, facts over feelings. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We done took a turn left. The whole show done took a turn left because I said that he's the biggest star. Oh no, he's not the biggest star. And then because Tunnel Vision, my brother, what's going on? Because I point out the facts. Oh man, you don't like Anthony Joshua. Because I said Deontay Wilder's the biggest star. Oh, you don't like Joshua. Huh? How did that come about? How did that come about? Because I said that Deontay Wilder's the biggest star. He's a big fish in a big pond. Oh, that's because you don't like Joshua. Huh? It's just the truth. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong with it. Malik Khalid, what's going on? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Ian Cena Nuruddin, what's going on? He said pay-per-view numbers say it all. No, it don't. It's a good try, but it don't. What pay-per-view numbers? You said pay-per-view numbers tell it all. Pay-per-view numbers don't. How does the pay-per-view tell it all? Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do anything. We got 750 people. How many likes we got? Because I know we don't have. I know. Watch. I know. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. We should be at 1K likes. Kool-Aid said it does, but there's numbers. He says pay-per-view numbers. Wilder doesn't sell more tickets. Good. I'm glad you said that. You could buy a ticket to Anthony Joshua fight for $30. I'm gonna say it again. I looked up the tickets, and you could buy a ticket for Anthony Joshua fight for $30. You cannot buy any ticket at Madison Square, at the Barclays Center, at the MGM for $30. So please stop telling me that the tickets are different. And Anthony Joshua pay-per-views are $25 priced. That would be equivalent to $35, right? Deontay Wilder's pay-per-views are $75. So of course, how does that make sense? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Malik Khalid said that's really? You could buy tickets for Anthony Joshua fight at $30 to $50. Don't tell me that's not true. Yes, it is true. Yes, it is true. And his pay-per-view prices, right? And his pay-per-view prices are $25 compared to $75. That's completely different. You can't even get a parking. You can't even park your car for that. To park your car in New York is $50. Don't tell me no, it's not. Get out of here. Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Don't tell me no, you can't. Yes, you can. Because I looked it up when the tickets was on sale. Yeah, you could buy tickets for $30 and $50 at the fight. Don't tell me you can't. Yes, you can. Get out of here. Don't know what you're talking about. Of course he get more watches from pay-per-view. Because for every one person that bought Deontay Wilder's, that's 3 people that bought it for Anthony Joshua. So 3 times 1 last time I checked is more. Of course it will be. B Fitness, what's going on? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, what's going on? Talking about, man. You can't even park your car for $50 here in New York. Can't even park your car for that. Michelle, how many pay-per-views did Wilder do? Let's say he did 500,000. Let's say that. Michelle. Now watch this. How many did Anthony Joshua do? Deontay Wilder did 500,000. Now times it times 3. Now what number did you get? Now times it times 3. Michelle. Times it times 3. 75 times 500, 3 times. Now times it and tell me what number you came up with. Yeah, Wilder last paper, but I'm just going off of hypothetically. I know his last one with Tyson Fury did 800,000, but they're gonna say because of Tyson Fury. So let's just say he did 500,000. Now times it times 3. What number do you get? Malik Khalid, you getting ready to exit stage left, bro. You're getting ready to exit stage left. So I'm gonna ask you again, right? I said 75 times 25. That's 3 times the amount, right? So now I asked you times it times 3. If you come in, you keep doing it, then you're gonna exit stage left. So I'm asking you a question. Times it 75 times 25. That's 3 times the amount for Deontay Wilder. So you got to pay $75 to watch Deontay Wilder's pay-per-view and $25 for Tyson Fury's pay-per-view. I mean, for Anthony Joshua's pay-per-view. And on top of that, everything in the UK is on pay-per-view. Straight Shooting Facts. What's going on? So that's 60 million. Now tell me what number Anthony Joshua did. 25 times the same number. Right. Mr. Smith Job 278, my brother in the super chat. Salute, King. You cooking all facts though. They mad because it's true and they know it. Keep the grind up and keep that pressure on them. No doubt. They can't help it. Why AJ all the time? Why not talk about Dillian White? What? Because Dillian White, why would I talk about Dillian White? He ain't never won nothing. You talk about Dillian White. See, that's the mindset of fans in the UK because they support the sport of boxing regardless of what they do. Dillian White has never even fought for a world championship, let alone become a champion. So what are you talking about? I'm confused. Why did you bring up Dillian White? He never won a world champion, nor has he even fought for one of the 4 major sanction bodies. So please help me understand. And he's been knocked out twice. And arguably lost the first fight with Derek Chisora. So what we're talking about here? What are we talking about here? Ed Peace, cut it out, man. Okay, Ed P, let's say the tickets ain't $30. How much is a cheaper ticket for an Anthony Joshua fight in the UK? Go ahead, tell me. Watch this now. The Haven Alexander, what's going on? Ed P, tell us how much the cheapest ticket for Anthony Joshua fight in the UK. Go ahead, tell us. And if you exaggerate, you're going to exit stage left. Now go ahead and tell us. Go ahead. We got 700 people here. Tell these 700 people what's the cheapest ticket. Go ahead, tell us. Ed P. Go ahead. We got time. Roderick for lot. What's going on, great brother? Go ahead, tell us. Adolf Sheldon, for the millionth time, boxing is a world sport. Nobody said it wasn't. Donnie Johnson, what's going on? Roll Money, what's going on? Go ahead, tell us. Ed P, you was typing all that time. Now you hesitant. Jamal Henderson, what's going on? Now you hesitant. What's the cheapest ticket you could get at Anthony Joshua's fight? Go ahead and tell us. Now listen to this comment. I want y'all to listen to this. This dude said Wilder's highest payday with Fury was about $30 million. AJ Reeves, too. AJ earned $60 million. This is almost 3 times Wilder's highest pay. No, he didn't earn $60 million. Go back and do your research. Kenyatta Ali, what's going on? And if that's the case, who cares anyway? Because let's say this. Watch this now. AJ's highest payday. Watch this now. He says Deontay Wilder's highest payday is $30 million. AJ got $80 million for the Andy Ruiz rematch, right? Conor McGregor got $100+ million to fight Floyd Mayweather, and he ain't even a boxer. So what does that mean? So what does that mean? Tim TV 212, what's going on, great brother? You're saying 007. He said Anthony Joshua net worth is $150 million. Deontay Wilder's is $50 million. Who cares? Who cares? And you made up a story. Anthony Joshua approximately net worth is $60 million. There you have it. $60 million. Anthony Joshua net worth right there, net worth $60 million. Where'd you get the 150? Where'd you get the 150? President Jafar, what's going on? Where'd you get the 150? He told me Anthony Joshua net worth was 150. Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get it from? Where'd you get it from? Where'd you get it? Anthony Joshua's net worth is 60 million, and Deontay Wilder's net worth is 40 million. Deontay Wilder's net worth is 40 million. So they're $20 million off. Whoop-de-doo. Deontay Wilder's net worth right there, 40 million. So it's $20 million more. So Anthony Joshua net worth is at 60. Deontay's at 40. But y'all said he's doing all of these massive pay-per-views. He should be far beyond Deontay Wilder. Dickie 3, no. I just showed you. Good try. Good try. No, I just showed you. Just showed you. As of 2021, the Bronze Bomber has an estimated net worth of 40 million. Good try. 40 million. 4 is more than 3. You can identify those numbers, can't you? 4 is more than 3. Four is more than 3. Good try. It's a good try, though. Jafari Caesar, my brother in the super chat. Remember, AJ said, "Why don't you train and fight Wilder?" Yeah, he told me that. I said, AJ, we want you to fight Wilder. He said, "Why don't you train and fight Wilder?" Right. Great. 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 Drew Tight, my brother back in the super chat. AJ isn't fighting Fury next. Now they pocket watching. Right. But I asked the great brother, he's still yet to say, Drew, salute to my brother Drew Tight in the super chat. But Drew, I still asking him, what's the lowest ticket you could buy? He's still yet to put it on there. Where is he? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Do y'all know how much the VIP tickets was for at Wembley for Anthony Joshua and Alexander Povetkin? You can't make this up. You could get VIP tickets for $2,000. The VIP tickets was $2,000. So what is that for us? 23. Really? Really? Do you know how much a floor seat at Deontay Wilder's fight costs? Really? Okay. That's all we need to know. So, smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 1K. Really? Really? You can't get cheap tickets like that. Hey, you can get VIP tickets, backstage passes, a meet and greet with Anthony Joshua for $2,000. Somebody stop me. Can't make this up, man. I don't even know how I even get on this path. I don't even know. I don't even know how I got here. Okay. So anyway, my brother DOG 215 in the building in the super chat. But Blue, AJ's a global megastar. Yeah, I don't know where this comes from. Hey, check this out. Just got more information, my peoples. We just got more information. Hold the phones. Hold the phones. My great brother. See, always people get people. You never know who's watching, right? So one of my great brothers, he just gave me some information, right? And general admission tickets for Anthony Joshua at Wembley Stadium. General admission tickets, $160. So let's just round that up to about $200, right? Our money, $200, right? Orlando Whitehorn, what's going on? General admission for AJ. Let's say we're gonna say it was $220, right? Because the general admission says it's $160 for Anthony Joshua fights at Wembley. So that would make it around our money, I guess, $220, right? I guess that's around $220. Third Eye Louie, what's going on? Deontay general admission tickets for his fight is one whopping $475. I'll say it again. $475. Okay. There you have it. Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder in the building, in the super chat, dropping that Hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says salute to you, great brother. Man, hey man, I gotta hit you up because I got a bill with you. I'm gonna hit you up today. M Dub, what's going on? So we'll say 220, 230, right? Galvatron, what's going on, great brother? So 160 is what? To the UK. That got to be around 220, 230 for us, right? So Wilder doubled it. So Wilder doubled it. Right. So he got big money. Nobody denying he got big money for the rematch with Andy Ruiz. Show enough. Show enough. Ratchet since 9-1, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. So I don't know if Deontay Wilder or actually Aaron Stinson said that's $192. So I was being generous. Huh? $192, that's what that translates to. And Deontay Wilder's is $470 general admission. Last time I checked, $475 is a lot more than $192. Solo Productions, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, I'm about to read his name back. He said, man to man, Fury owes Wilder a trilogy. People like to forget what Fury was going through before they fought the first time. Wilder put him back in the spotlight. AJ and Fury can wait. I agree 1,000%, great brother. I agree 1,000%. Yeah, it's almost triple. I agree 1,000%. A 1,000%. Mix the boxing moves. What's going on? Bottom line, Wilder knocks AJ smooth. Hey, man, I just want to see the best fight the best. And again, let me say this. I like Anthony Joshua. He has to be good for Wilder to be, Cole Younger said a pound 160 is US 221. Okay, so it's 220, still half. Anthony Joshua, good fighter. I just listen when y'all say he's a bigger star in this, and no, that's not correct. Because if you take Anthony Joshua, and you put him in the States right now, his popularity won't be as high as Deontay Wilder's. It just is what it is. It's no slight to him. It's just the makeup of the UK and the makeup of the States. My brother, Kurt Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, aka the historian, aka my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Oh, man, that intro is fire, like always, every day. What's up, Blue Blood Sports TV? What's going on with you, my brother? And what's up with the family, the chat? How's everybody on this Friday evening?
I was just having fun today, Kurt. We got the Derek Chisora. I don't know if you saw it, but Derek Chisora says he has an inside source. And remember, Derek Chisora been saying that this Anthony Joshua Tyson Fury fight not happening because he has an inside source. And now he came out and he also stated that he was told that at the arbitration, Tyson Fury, he has to choose. Either he gonna have that trilogy match, or he said Wilder said, or he has to pay Wilder $80 million. Now I don't know if Big Homie Quan, what's going on? I don't know if Wilder said give me $80 million, or I don't know if that's true. P. Noel, what's going on? But this is just what Derek Chisora is saying, and he's been saying it. He said, remember, he said I'll take a friendly wager with anybody that want to bet if you see Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, or Wilder and Tyson Fury next. And he was right. He said that back in June, July. right? When Tyson Fury first announced it. And still he's like, listen, I told y'all it ain't happening. So that's what he said that. You know, he got to pay him $80 million. Main Boston Biker, what's going on? You know, so and then after we got off Kurt, Bobby Arum came back out and said, it's done. It's not happening. We're moving on. And you know, it's just, you know, I'm just having fun with it today, Kurt. But what's your thoughts on all of that?
Well, I remember Derek Chisora saying that way back. I remember he said Fury and Joshua wasn't going to happen. And I did see something where Bob Arum said his dead in the water. Man, I mean, it's either that or, you know, Fury got to choose, but, you know, he may face some type of action if he go ahead and fight Joshua. So if I was Fury or close to Fury, I would just tell him to take the Wilder fight to avoid a legal action. Now, if he choose, if the Joshua fight does happen, then they're gonna have to pay him some type of not step aside money because that's a different situation. They're gonna have to pay him money
compensation.
Exactly, because he has a written contract, for what I understand. You know, and it's almost like punitive damages. Hey, I'm suffering emotional punitive damages because you're costing me money and I'm letting you fight. So they're going to have to pay him some type of money. But for what I understand, a lot of insiders that I talk to say Fury and Joshua is not going to happen. And this is a referee who does all the big fights. He said it ain't happening.
Mm-hmm. And two, just to piggyback on what you just said, remember, Kurt, what did Bob Arum say to Fred on his show? When Fred said, so how's it going to go? He said, we might have to pay him some big money. Remember he said that?
Mm-hmm.
So that goes along with what Derek Chisora was saying. He said we may have to pay him some big money for damages. My brother BFTB Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing. What's going on with you, King? Drop the link so people can subscribe to your channel. Captain Al Pacino, what's going on? But go ahead, Kurt, finish up.
To be honest, the easiest thing and the more common sense thing would be fight Wilder and the winner fight with Joshua. That's it.
Right.
That's it. That's very simple and black and white, no gray area. Just do that. You know, and Joshua can wait around. He'll fight somebody. He could fight Usyk or Joyce or whatever, and then wait for the winner of Wilder and Fury, because they keep pulling up, they keep yanking our chain about this Fury and Joshua fight, and I was excited about it. And then insiders said, "Man, Kurt, it ain't happening, man. It's just they just mouthing off, and Hearn just mouthing off about the venue." But I remember Chisora been saying that.
Mm-hmm.
So just fight Wilder, and I would like to see a rubber match, man. That'd be great.
Yeah, because Kurt, it's one fight. You could, if you fight and beat Deontay Wilder, like they say, it's such an easy fight. Do it. And then on the flip side, Anthony Joshua, settle your mandatory, get it over with. With Usyk, you're getting paid double. You're gonna get paid double. Those are two big fights. And then you still go in, you Tyson Fury, you go into the Joshua fight. You Anthony Joshua, you go into the Tyson Fury fight. Now you got big money to fight what's his name, Kurt? Alexander Usyk. And then you got big money to fight Wilder. Right? If what they say about Joshua is true, he's gonna get 25 to 30 million to fight Usyk. And Wilder, Fury, we know gonna get 30 million at the very least to fight Wilder. And then you settle that. There's nothing else in the way. There's no more hurdles. There's no more roadblocks. Eugene Gibson, what's going on? There's nothing else in the way. And you go ahead you fight Joshua.
And plus, on top of that, Blue, when the dust settles and whoever wins, it'll be the winner of Fury and Wilder fight Joshua, which is biggest fight in heavyweight division. The pandemic, you can get people in there because by the time that happens, they probably opened up the arenas. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Right. Things will clear up on top of it. It's buying you time, essentially, Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
So salute to Dre Fine, his brother in the super chat. He said, my brothers at Blue Blood and at Kurt Anderson. Salute to you, great brother. How you feeling? Moshin Beige, what's going on? That's what I'm saying, Kurt. Each one teach one. What's going on? Coach Chris, what's going on? Go ahead and get it over with. Get it over with. Like, I don't understand. Why would you not? Why would you not? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1K, my peoples. We should be at 1.1K already. We should be well above a K. Get the likes to 1.1K, people. Right now, my peopleizations. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Get the likes to 1.1K. Let's work. Salute to my brother, the Jughead One, in the super chat, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue and Kurt in the super chat. He said, Blue Blood and Kurt, my African FBA brothers, love to you both. They are trying to circumvent a third Wilder Fury fight because they know Wilder will destroy Fury in a fair fight. Love and respect to you both from your Nigerian brother. Salute to you, great brother. Salute to you. This translates to what? New York money. Us money, Kurt. 50 pounds is what? $75? 75 pounds, right?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. TBG, what's going on? King says so, what's going on? AG, what's going on? AG, breaking news. Frank Warren, after tonight's show on Seconds Out, YouTube said they received contracts for AJ Fury. Moshin Bey said, yeah, $75. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's 3/4 of $100. The great brother, the judge had one, just dropped on us, man. 75. I knew. I'm like, yeah, that's more than $50. Theo Avant, what's going on, great brother? Aaron Stinson says $69.08. Man, y'all be breaking that down $70. Okay. I don't understand the translation for the money though. Yeah, that UK money different though, boy. 704 Joe, what's going on? Solo production, my brother in the super chat. He said, didn't Pac and Marquez fight 4 times? If Fury beats Wilder, he won't hear my mouth no more. Come on, champ, shaking my head. That's a fact. Appreciate you, Jughead One. Much love to you, great brother. Brooklyn Boxing Club. Drew Perez, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, man. So I agree. And they all was entertaining fights, Kurt. They had 2 fights and they was both entertaining.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? Like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I like it, man. Make it happen. Let's see how it plays out and move on. Plain and simple. And then you know what the thing about it is, Kurt? Remember, before the rematch, remember when everybody was talking about Wilder and Wilder and Joshua, right? Before the rematch. And remember, everybody was saying we wanted to see Undisputed. And Tyson Fury, he was the one. Remember, Kurt? They kept coming out. Y'all talking about Joshua and Wilder, or me and Joshua. we got to do it a third time before we get to that. Remember, he kept saying that?
Yeah.
We got a trilogy. We got to do it a third time before we get to that. We got to do it a third time. Now he don't want to do it a third time.
And I'll tell you another thing. It was Wilder who resurrected his career and giving him momentum by signing the contract to fight him for the first time. Remember people what Fury was before the Wilder fights.
Right.
He was nowhere to be found. He wasn't even on the map. It was Joshua, Wilder, Joshua. That's all we was talking about every single day.
Yep.
It became like a rivalry, and Fury was having problems, and Wilder decided to give him a chance. And now that Fury got momentum, look how he's treating Wilder. So you can't be nice all the time. It was Wilder who resurrected Fury's career by giving him an opportunity.
Yep. Sure did. Sure did. And my thing is this. As a fan, Kurt, how could you be okay with him trying to maneuver around it, Kurt? Like, I don't have a problem. If he'd be, for one, if they didn't have a trilogy match contract in place, I would be like, all right, man, you should have had a rematch clause. You know what I mean? Man, you should have had that rematch clause. You know what I mean? But to just dance around it and you have a rematch clause, like, what are we doing here? Honor it. You know what I'm saying? Honor it and get it over with. And if it's such easy pickings, make it happen. See, they know that they this close, Kurt, to undisputed, and they don't want to let it slip away. They don't want to let it slip away, Kurt. They this close, and they don't want to let that opportunity slip away. That's what happened.
Well, he's going to have to do something, man. This is getting ridiculous. Musical chairs, man. He's going to have to fight Wilder, man. You know, I mean, I don't see no other way. The Ducks is not lining up properly for a Fury and Joshua fight. You know, you got the pandemic, you know, and you keep hearing contracts are being sent, contracts are being signed, and then it just stops right there. It stops. And then you hear something, they have a venue here, and then they have a venue, and then it stops.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't hear nothing, and then Eddie Hearn say, "Oh, you know, next week there's an announcement." It's just everything is wrong from the giddy up.
Yep. And Kurt, not to mention, ooh, man, yeah, not to mention, right, Kurt? They could have fought 2 times over already. we could have had 2 fights. They could have fought for a 4th time already. We in May, Kurt. They could have fought in December and fought again in March, April.
Yeah, man, it's going back and forth, man. It's really getting on my nerve. Just fight already, man. What are you going to do?
Right.
Just fight, man. You know, I mean, you bypass Wilder, then this legal action. Just give the man an opportunity. Do the honorable thing. He gave you an opportunity. He could have just walked away from you the first fight. He could have not paid you any attention.
And that's my thing, Kurt. Do the honorable thing. You know what I mean? Danny the Great, what's going on? Joe Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. You can't keep a king down. Wilder will knock out Fury in the trilogy match where he will become champ again till this day in my wildest voice. Yeah, man. Yeah, like Wayman Davis, Wilder stood on the square and gave him that opportunity, like you said, Kurt. He was a man of his word 2 times over. Even after Fury pulled out the immediate rematch, he still gave him the opportunity. He could have said, "I'm moving on."
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to have the immediate rematch after the first fight. He still said, I'm gonna give you. I told you I was gonna do it. He didn't have to do that, but he did it. Marvin Pritchard, brother in the super chat, dropping that 3/4 of a dub on us in the super chat. He said, "Dub is Derek Chisora getting this information with the gag order in place. Regarding the 80 million, not trilogy. Looking forward to the trilogy though." Derek Chisora, he just knows people in obviously he knows people in place. This is before they even went to mediation. Before they even went to mediation and arbitration, Derek Chisora was saying that he can't happen. The fight ain't gonna happen because he got to give Wilder the trilogy. Remember, he was saying that before that. Way before that, Derek Chisora had been saying it. He's like, that ain't gonna happen. Speaking of Derek Chisora, you see what he's doing today, Kurt?
No, what'd he do?
He walked out the fight. He walked away from the fight, Kurt.
What do you mean he walked away from the fight? What?
They told him they did a coin flip to see who was going to ring walk first, him or Joseph Parker. He lost the coin flip, and now he want to walk away from the fight. He said there's no way he going to walk first. It's all over everything. I'm surprised you didn't see that.
No, I didn't catch that today.
Mm-hmm. That's what he was being asked all types of questions. That's where this came from. He was asked about Fury and Joshua, and that's where this came from. And he actually said it, and that's a misconception too, because he actually right before they did the coin flip, because it was in their contract to do a coin flip to see at the weigh-in to see who's going to walk first and who's going to walk last. And he said he wasn't privy to the information until the weigh-in. And so he said there's no way he's doing it. So he told Eddie Hearn, right. Eddie Hearn had the coin in his hand, and he was like, I'm not doing that. I'm walking last, so I ain't fighting. And he told Eddie Hearn, he's like, you heard what I just said, right? So Eddie was like, oh, you can't do it. He was like, you heard what I just said. You heard what I just said. So David Hay is his manager, and David Hay was trying to, negotiate. They still trying to do it now. He was packing stuff. David Hay was trying to telling people don't take his stuff out, because once you walk outside the bubble, it's over. So they was like, don't let him go out the bubble. Don't take his stuff out the bubble. Put his stuff in my room, because he packed all his stuff and told his team to take it, pack it, get it up out of here. David Hay caught them in the hallway, and he was telling them, don't take it, don't put it in my room, don't put it in the car, just put it in my room.
Man, in boxing, man, never cease to amaze me. Never does. Ring walk. He must be superstitious or something, man. A ring walk. Oh, boy.
And he's saying he didn't know that it was in his contract. And they were saying, well, David Hayes, your manager, and, he represented, your part. And he was like, man, I ain't gonna repeat what he said, but he was like, if a man, yeah, he said, yeah, AG, yeah, I saw it, yep. Nick J said, talk about emotional. Yeah, he said that, but Nick J, he's saying that they negotiated this in his contract. He didn't know until the weigh-in. So, and then they actually, like David Hay was trying to plead with Joseph Parker, like, he ain't gonna fight. So Joseph Parker was like, that's your problem. He was like, that's your problem. He's like, I won the coin flip. Mm-hmm. and I'm gonna walk last. So Derek Chisora was like, man, he was like, man, I'm not, the people coming to see me. The people came to see me. They ain't coming to see Joseph Parker. So I'm not walking. I was like, oh man, that's unfortunate, because I think that's gonna be an entertaining fight. Marvin Pritchard, brother in the super chat. He said, "Give me back my football, Derek Chisora." Yeah, man. DP Rock. What's going on? He taking his talking about taking your ball home and leaving. That dude said, I ain't walking. It's all over everything, Kurt.
I'll take a look at it. He will be in the ring tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, because David Hay was like, bro, they're gonna sue you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Just
was like, go ahead, Kurt.
This kind of remind me, Andrew Ruiz. Remember, he said, "I'm standing on my square. There will not be a fight in December overseas." Eddie Hearn said, "Oh yes, there will be." You will be in that ring in Saudi Arabia in December against Joshua, defending your titles. And we kept saying no.
What they told him, Kurt, you can stand on your square all you want, but we're gonna carry you in the square to that arena.
That was funny.
Hey, Kurt, Andy Ruiz said, "I'm gonna gain as much weight as possible so they can't carry me on that square."
We'll use the hollow.
Oh, we gonna get you there, one way or another.
We'll lift you up and jack you in the ring. We'll use our new hollow.
Oh, you going? Oh, you going?
Eddie Hearn say he'll be there. You watch and see.
You know, I just thought about Harlem Nights, Kurt. Remember, he was like, "Hey man, you better leave me alone. I'm warning you." He was like, "Oh really? Oh really?" That was Eddie Hearn. Oh really? Oh really?
Oh man, my Marlon Brando voice. We're gonna give him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh really? Oh really? Moshin Beige, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Big fan of Hay Chisora. That was bad acting on Hay's part. Pay-per-view sales been dry until today. Chisora did this last time and got extra 10K extra and a Rolex. What?" No. They gave that man an extra 10K and a Rolex? No way. Moshin Beige, you making that up. They gave him an extra 10K and a Rolex?
Boxing is too entertaining for me to be a UFC fan. I'm sorry, man.
Oh man.
I done seen it all in boxing.
Oh.
I done seen it all.
No way. Emmanuel Bang, what's going on? No way. He said, "Yep, they sure." Captain Al Pacino said, "Yep, they sure did." David Hay gonna tell him, "I need diamonds." That ain't a Rolex with diamonds. I don't know what you done to that. Remember that?
Yeah, Jay-Z. Imaginary player. Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. That ain't a Rolex with diamonds. I don't know what you done to that. Man. Oh man, 49ers just missed Ashanti Sandwich Jr. That's what I wanted too.
We got Najee Harris.
Yeah,
I'm
sure
happy.
did.
He fit right in with the Steelers. He runs hard and he's physical. I'm not a James Conner fan, so I wanted Najee Harris and we got him.
Curry, he said, salute Travis Hart. What's going on? He said, David Hay. Look, he said, Chisora once faked the injury to get more money and joked to Eddie, and Eddie said, "You could have gotten double." Oh, man. Yo, David Hayes. Oh, man. I love David Hayes, man. I mean, Derek Chisora. I love Derek Chisora, man. That dude is entertaining. He just did an interview. He was like, man, they was like, what you do it more for, the glory, the legacy, the money. He was like, man, we all do it for the money. He's like, if they tell you they don't do it for the money, they're not being truthful.
He's right.
Yeah. He said, stop being fun in the amateurs. He's like, once you turn professional and realize that it's politics, he's like, it stopped being fun right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
It's always about the money.
$10K and they threw in a Rolex, Kurt. That's amazing. Where did the Rolex part come in, Kurt?
Eddie just said, I'll go home, look in the drawer, and give him one of mine.
That's what I'm saying, Kurt. Did he just take it off his wrist and say, man, here, man?
I give him one of my old rollies, and I'll I have it all gift wrapped real nice and give it to him.
Unbelievable. Travis Hart, my brother in the super chat. He said, keep grinding, Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. James, what's going on? He said, take that 80 million and step aside. Man, Kurt, if they give me $80 million to step aside, I'm taking the 80 million, Kurt.
It's a lot of money.
Man, ain't no way. Kurt, ain't no way. That's why I said I don't know if this is real. That's hard to believe. Kurt, there's no way I'm taking there's no way. At that point in time, I hope you don't take the trilogy. At that point in time, Kurt, I don't want you to take the trilogy. Give me my 80 million. Give me my money. Ain't no way I'm not taking that 80 million. And then 80 million on top of you guaranteeing me to fight me afterwards? Oh, no way. No way. That's a lot of money, Kurt. $80 million?
Yeah, for not throwing a punch.
And you get the guarantee to win it either way? Come on, man. Come on, man. I think I need that 80. I'm gonna be like, listen, give me the 80, guarantee me. Give me the 80, guarantee me, that the winner, and I'm happy. Like Bob Arum said, I'll be sitting ringside. Remember Bob Arum said that, Kurt?
Yeah.
He said, if Terrence Crawford think he could get, if Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford think they could get that money, tell them to find a promoter that'll put the money up. I'll be sitting ringside to watch them lose money. Bob Arum is amazing. Bob Arum is amazing, man. That's amazing. Oh, we took that guard from Notre Dame. It's not bad, but I didn't want that. Moshin Baby, huh?
There's always going to be a surprise player in the lower rounds. Remember, Tom Brady was taken in the 6th and 7th round, and look how he turned out. And plus, my Steelers, we always draft somebody from a mid-major conference, the MAC. That's where Ben Roethlisberger came from. That's where Antonio Brown came from before he was an idiot, and Harrison. They all come from like small, mid-sized schools.
Mm-hmm. Niners do that too.
I like that.
That's what we got. Jerry Rice. We got Jerry Rice. We got Jeff Garcia. We got what was his name? Remember Dave LaFleur? We got him from Hofstra, remember? And we got Lance Schulters from Hofstra, remember? So we always do that. Salute to Moshin Beige in the super chat. He said the E10K Rolex was a rumor. He said maybe it be true, but I love how he always calls a spade a spade. He a real people's person and doesn't sugarcoat politics. Oh, he for sure don't. Suave House Boxing, what's going on with you? Yeah, we got T.O. from there, small conference. Yeah, Derek Chisora is one of my favorite fighters, man. I interviewed him at the Wilder Fury, Wilder Fury or Wilder Ortiz fight, right, Kurt? And in Vegas, and he was like, "Man," I was like, "Just give me 10 minutes." He was like, "Man, I'm tired, man." He was like, "Whatever, man. All right, let's do it." He was like, "Whatever, man. What am I gonna do, man? That's what I signed up for, right? Let's do it." It was late too, Kurt, and he did it. He did it. John Sheehan said Katie Taylor getting beat tomorrow.
She's way overrated.
Yeah. I want to see Amanda Serrano so bad. So bad, Kurt. Brother, William Old School Ardent. What's going on, great brother? Grind Hard Sports Nation. What's going on? He said you named all these people before Montana third round. No, but Montana came from he didn't come from a small school. We was just talking about the little schools, the hidden gems in the little schools.
I remember when we drafted Ben Roethlisberger, they booed vehemently, and I was like, they don't really understand football, because I was watching Ben Roethlisberger because I watch a lot of college football, and I said, man, I would love to have this guy. Big, got a shotgun of an arm, man. His father coached him. He got a good IQ. So when we got him, I was like really happy. He's been to 3 Super Bowls, won 2, lost 1. So that's how that turned out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Ben Roethlisberger. I always thought he was good, man. Miami of Ohio. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. Yeah, Kurt, man. So, Kurt, let me ask you. Andy Ruiz, man, he looked good on the scales. What you think?
I gotta see it translate when he fights. Yeah, he was what, 256?
256.
256. I
Chris
gotta see.
was 228.
I know. I gotta see how it translates. Because he always had fast hands. If he looks good tomorrow, I mean, he got a person that probably will make him look good. Areola, because Areola don't know the meaning of defense. But let's see how Ruiz look. He's gonna look good tomorrow, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's the perfect opponent to make him look good.
Mm-hmm.
And Kurt, you can't order the pay-per-view on TV? It's on the app?
It is? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like Fox Sports app, I think.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
Wow.
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 I'm confused. I'm like, huh? We can't watch it on pay-per-view Fox? Or it says go to the app.
Boy, they really trying to bury that pay-per-view. No TV, only app.
Yeah,
man.
That's what I'm like. That can't be right. That can't be right, Kurt?
I'm gonna check that out. I think they did have a card before that was just on the app.
Because that's like ESPN does that, the pay-per-view app, right? ESPN Plus on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Kurt, I'm like, man, if it's going to be on pay-per-view, it need to be easily accessible. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you, what are the numbers, the projected numbers, in your opinion? What you think it's going to do?
50,000. 50,000 at tops. I just can't see, like, Kurt, it's not star-studded. they're catering to the Cinco de Mayo. This is just not. You know, it's just not a good thing. Like it, and Curry, well, you know, I truly wish that. See, we'll have these cards. Seth Chiller said 200K. It's not gonna do 200K, bro. It's not
I'll
gonna
be
do.
surprised if it does 200K.
No, 200K. It's not gonna do that. No. And you know, they catering to Cinco de Mayo weekend. I can't see it.
Well, they're going to rely heavily, of course, obviously, on the Mexican fan base to push it through, to at least get decent numbers. So that's what they're relying on, is an all Mexican card, and they're relying on loyal fan base and the return of Andy Ruiz.
Now, let me ask you this question, Kurt. If it's not successful, can we put to bed that you need the Mexican fan base to do a successful pay-per-view? This is all Mexican card. This should be very, very successful, right?
It should be, but a lot of people don't understand how boxing works. I broke it down last week, you know, about the UK fan base and Mexican fan base and the American fan base. It's a different kettle of fish. Why do you think foreign fighters come to America to fight? Because this over here is the big pond. Manny Pacquiao became an icon because he came to America and he was successful. If he would have stayed in the Philippines, he would have been a huge fish in a very small pond. Anthony Joshua tried to come over here and be successful. He tried to make his way in the American media market by going to basketball games and Reggie Miller calling him Anthony Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it didn't work. Tyson Fury, that didn't work. They tried to experiment Tyson Fury by him wearing an Apollo Creed robe, and before that, I believe, a sombrero with Mexican colors. It didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand. Eddie Hearn tried to get the zone. He tried to topple the American market, try to get the American people on his side. Because everything I'm saying, they tried to rub elbows with us. Because American, especially the boxing fan and sports fans, it's a celebrity-driven country. We are obsessed with stars being in movies, celebrities in sports. We love our LeBron James and Tom Brady. That's just like I said before, going to see the Bulls in the 90s and you got tickets, you're running to the theater and they said Michael Jordan at the last minute is not playing tonight. You're gonna be mad.
Mm-hmm.
And boxing, and see, they try to throw shots at the American boxing fans. Like, well, y'all don't support. That's their favorite line. Because I argue with a lot of them. Y'all don't support. I said, yes, we do, because see, it's different here. You can have a fighter, Blue in chat, from a small southern town, from Louisville, Kentucky, and at the height of his career, becomes the most recognizable face in the world. Because American fighter, once he captures the public imagination in America, he automatically becomes world renowned. That's the key. He becomes world famous. I was watching earlier today when I took a break, Mike Tyson in Italy in 1991. He was mobbed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was in Japan. You know, he couldn't even run. Because those fighters like Tyson, Ali, and all those guys, they become world renowned. So they don't need a regional fan base like Canelo or built-in fan base like Joshua in the UK. They don't need that. They're known the world over. That's the difference. If the fighter from America don't capture the public's imagination, he's just going to be a star. like an Earl Spence or Deontay Wilder. But Ali and Leonard and Tyson, those guys are on a completely different level. Everybody knew who Ali was. And you ain't gonna see no fighter do 1.1 billion viewership in fights anymore. Them days is over. That's what he was doing. So it's different. The American fan base is different than everybody else's.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to say, Kurt. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Valiant Prize Fighter, what's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Again, get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes all the way up, people. Yeah, Kurt, so do you think that any fighters today have the opportunity to get to a Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard type of level?
Absolutely not. And not the knock on today's fighter. It was a different climate, and those guys were just bona fide. The way Ali did it and Leonard did it the same way. A great Olympian, because remember, Olympian boxing meant a lot to the United States. Just look at when Leonard, the ceremony when he received his gold medal, how everybody was jumping up and down, and it was USA pride. The Olympic boxing was big in '76, and when Ali won the medal in '60 and all that, it meant something. Having a gold medal around your neck, competing for your country. It don't mean Harley Diddley squad anymore. And Leonard and Ali growing up in your living room. You didn't have to order pay-per-view. You could just turn on the TV and they fought. You know who they were. And remember, popular shows like Bob Hope special about the military. Leonard used to be on there. That was huge. And Muhammad Ali had he was with all the celebrities and Dean Martin roast, where all the comedians would roast each other. Don Rickles and Red Skelton and Red Buttons and all of them, and Ruth Buzzy and Ali was mixed in with that type of crowd. A-list stars, Dean Martin, all of them. So it was different. Floyd did it differently. Mike Tyson did it on TV too. He did it with power, and Mike Tyson did wear socks, but they were anklets. But a lot of people didn't know that, so he said he just rolled with it. But he did it with his power and his personality. Floyd did it with social media and the boxers documentaries like the 24/7 and with the money thing. It was a genius plan. So that's how they became larger than life figures. But the climate is different today in 2021. Nobody has that magnetic personality. And it's not a knock on any fighters today, but when you talk about hundreds of years of boxing, there's only like 10 fighters who captured the public's imagination like that. Jack Dempsey, Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, people like that was real popular. And then Ali came and all of them.
Mm-hmm. Emmanuel H, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Go on us in the super chat. He says, salute Blue Kurt, kings and queens in the chat. Late today, but feet wiped. Hashtag H-bomb on the way. Hashtag bomb squad. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother Emmanuel H. Salute to Marky Dan 123 back in the super chat. Canelo said Mexico don't support its boxers. Canelo, Morales, Barrera, and Marquez had to come to America to be stars. Right, but then Anthony Carlisle, what's going on? But then Ricard Rabbit, what's going on? 12, what's going on? Then we catered to those fans. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you gotta have you fighting like the trajectory they're going with Tank Davis. They place him in the ring with all these Mexican fighters, but there's big fights with other fighters.
Just look at all the pay-per-views, the top 10 pay-per-views, and you tell me who's in them. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
And that's not counting closed circuit. Closed circuit was even more because you had to physically leave your house and purchase a ticket. So that tells you that's loyalty right there with fans. It's not like just pushing a button on your remote and being a couch potato. You physically had to go out and buy a ticket, Blue and Chat. And the theaters used to be packed, packed. Standing room only crowd.
Mm-hmm. Jewel Blue, what's going on with you, great brother? William Sebastian, what's going on? Floyd was a genius being the baddest. Yeah, he knew what he was doing, man. He knew how to promote himself. That's one thing. Can't take that away from Floyd, boy. That dude knew how. He understand how to market himself.
He was smart playing the villain, just like Muhammad Ali did, and just like Jack Johnson did.
Mm-hmm. Brother Emmanuel H. back in the super chat, dropping another dub on us in the super chat. Canelo trying to gain sympathy for ducking major fighters by telling the story of his brother being and having to negotiate his freedom. That happened on a daily, unfortunately, but he using it for the wrong reason. Well, I think he was more so the real McCoy. What's going on, great brother? I think he was more so, just showing the fact that, when he going into fights and, and that does happen on a daily basis, but when you in his profession and you trying to focus and then, that type of situation arise, that's a difficult situation. Jack T, what's going on? Especially everything with him is public record. You know what I mean? That makes it difficult, man. You know what I mean? So I don't think he was using it for that reason. I think that, he definitely, was just telling his story. You know what I mean? That was, man, that's different. Different,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Venezuela go through a lot of those kidnappings with baseball players. They go through it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Esco 2-time. What's going on? What? Hey, Kurt. So who else we got this weekend?
You got Laura and LaManna,
Oh yeah, Thomas Lamana.
the Areola card we discussed, and we have Chisora and Parker.
And Katie Taylor's fighting too, huh?
Katie Taylor, yeah. So we got a full slate. If you want to order the pay-per-view, I probably will pass on it. As much as I love boxing, but I don't know. I probably pass.
Yeah, so the zone card is in what? The afternoon, right?
Afternoon, and then you have Fox. Now the Fox card start at 7 our time, Blue, 7 Eastern, not 7 Central. That's the trick. It usually start at 8. 99.9% of the cards start at 8 prime time, but this card is a little different. It starts at 7.
Wow. L Dub Boxing, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing. Lawrence in the building. He said Dimitri Bevo's back too.
Absolutely. Yep. I want to see him because he already called out the winner of Joe Smith and Beterbiev. Beterbiev gonna knock Joe Smith out, but I'd love to see Beef on Beterbiev.
Real McCoy, he said Tasha beating Katie, mark my words. You think so?
They're trying real hard to make her a star, man.
They are.
Oof.
They are, Kurt. They're pushing it. I want to see her and Amanda Serrano so bad. I want her to win because I want to see her and Amanda Serrano face off against one another. So I don't want her to lose. I want her to fight Amanda Serrano. And she's 34 years old,
Mm-hmm. I thought she lost already, and they gave her that gift. Who was it? Persoon?
Parsoon, yeah. Yeah, the first fight.
Persoon didn't fight smart the second fight, but I thought she definitely won the first fight.
Yeah.
And what else? L Dub is in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lawrence, whatever happened to that really overrated dude, Michael Collin? You talk about somebody overrated.
Yeah, he's fighting. Isn't he fighting this weekend? Or
I don't know.
he can ready to fight soon. Mamba Mentality, what's going on? Yeah, he's going to fight for him because I just saw someone. Let me look.
Man,
Salute.
they hyped this dude up. He was this and that. I seen him fight like 3 or 4 times. I was like, he ain't showing me nothing.
Yeah, they was pushing him over Shakur Stevenson.
Exactly.
He fought today. He won. He fought today, Kurt.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he fought today. I know they had a card where I think there was a flyweight championship on the zone. I was busy, so I couldn't see it. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah, he fought today.
Ain't that something? He fought today.
Yeah, he fought today, and they said it was a tough fight. I didn't even see it, but what I just read, everybody's saying it was a tough fight. He got a majority decision in a tough fight. That's what boxing scene is reporting.
A majority to say he's overrated, man. Really overrated.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't beat Steve Fulton. No.
I don't like to see Aleem fight, man. Rais Aleem. I like him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Main boxing biker, he said he struggled. What was it on? James, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. I think the boy Garcia had a chance to be a superstar because of his social media following and personality. I think he's sunk his career now. Yeah, no, he'll bounce back.
But what? Oh, go ahead.
He told about Ryan Garcia, Kurt.
Yeah, what Ryan Garcia, people don't realize it takes a lot to be a star. It takes a lot to be a good fighter because, like I said many times, the ring is the ultimate truth serum. You can have pretty boy looks, you can have social media, they can prop you up to be a star, but once that bell ring, then your skills are going to have to come to the forefront. And Ryan is okay, but you got to learn to take pressure. And I don't know how good he is at taking pressure or how good he is, period, when it comes to fighting. But you must have the intangibles to carry that load. And he might have, mental health problems and stuff. And, the more you win, you start feeling the pressure. So we don't really know. It takes a lot to handle that. And just like in the Spider-Man movie, what they say, with great power comes great responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can't handle that. That's why you see top prospects and you think it's in the ring, but they have a bad performance and it's usually out the ring. Some people just can't take it. Some people can take being under the bright lights. We all know who, but and most fighters can't. They can't take that pressure.
L Dub said he won the fight easy, 9 rounds to 3, 8 rounds to 4 at best. He said the judges, the scores wasn't good. Stormy B Man said he scraped out a decision earlier. So Stormy said it was a close fight. L Dub said it was a easy fight.
I'm gonna go back and look at it, man, because I talk to Stormy just about every day, but I was so busy today, man. I didn't get to talk to him. I missed the card. I wanted to see it, but I'll take a look at it.
Mm-hmm. Carl Brown, brother in the super chat. He said, salute Blue, Kurt in the chat. I'm just getting here. Man, where you been at all day, great brother? We about to get up out of here. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Get the likes to 1.2K. Smash that like button. Yeah, Kurt, so yeah, they was hyping Mick Conlon up, man, heavy, man, over Shakur Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
Promoting him heavy. Cedric Trailer, what's going on? And you know what, Kurt, man? They promote this fight with Andy Ruiz, man. They promoting this fight heavy.
I noticed that. I see it everywhere. I don't know what it's going to do, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, Jack T, what's going on? John Sheenan, what's going on? They promoting this fight, man. I'm seeing it every other commercial.
Yeah, because they're relying on the Mexican fan base, and we're gonna see what it does.
Smash that like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Boss Red 357, my brother in Super Chat, he said Ryan is the new Victor Ortiz.
Wow.
Man, hey, that's a great comparison too, Kurt.
Yeah, Victor Ortiz supposed to have been where Canelo's at now, and when Oscar got him, and Oscar lost confidence in him and stole Canelo from that promoter, and the rest is history.
Mm-hmm. Alika Diamond, peace of blessings, Queen. Blessings to Hawaii. Jack Steele, what's going on? Hey, I thought Victor Ortiz, until that he got to that Madonna fight, man, Victor Ortiz I thought he was going to be something special, Kurt. Seth Chiller said 150K at the very least. Come on, man. Y'all name, you got to be realistic, bro. And I like Andy Ruiz and I like Chris Arreola, but no, it's not a pay-per-view fight. It is, but it is no. No. I like, what was your thoughts on Victor Ortiz, Kurt, early?
He was okay, but I didn't have a good feeling about him. He didn't react well when he got hit with punches. He quit on the stool against Josecito Lopez, I believe. Uh, he was okay, but I wasn't comfortable about. It was something that I didn't like about Ortiz, and I was right. I didn't know what it was. I said I got to see him take a punch. I got to see him how he react when he's in trouble, and he didn't have the intangibles at all, and I was right about Victor Ortiz.
Man, yeah, Nick J. I was just going to say that. Remember, he said I shouldn't be taking punishment like this. I got to reevaluate my career. I was like, oh, it's over. But that fight with him,
that's right.
Yeah, he said he got to reevaluate his career. And his sister was like, no, you shouldn't be taking this punch. Remember that, Kurt?
Yeah.
But Kurt.
Now I'm just gonna say you reevaluate your career by not getting hit.
And not getting hit. Yeah, he said he got to reevaluate. I'm like, bro.
Talking about, I remember that blue.
Yeah, he got to reevaluate his career. I was like, oh man. But that fight with him and Andre Berto, though, Kurt.
Mm-hmm. Both of them. Mm-hmm.
Woo! That fight. That was a woo. That fight. Talk about action.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I enjoyed that fight.
Woo. Yeah, I thought Andre Berto was going to be much better than what he was as well.
Me too.
His defense. It was right after that situation with Haiti. It's like he went down after that. Remember, he was supposed to fight Shane Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
He took what, a year off, right?
Something like that. I remember, yeah.
And he went to help, the people over in Haiti and all of that. And
yeah.
Man, he never was the same when he came back.
I got in an argument with my friends downtown North. We just sit around talk boxing all day. I had a couple of booths down there, and they was telling me that Bird was gonna beat Floyd.
Yeah, people were saying that. Remember, Kurt? They were saying that. They was like, man, he gonna beat Floyd, man.
I was like, huh? Birdo? I was like, people just don't know boxing, man.
Yeah, Nick J. He was supposed to fight Shane Mosley. He pulled out the Mosley fight and he went to Haiti. That's when Mosley ended up fighting Margarito.
Mm-hmm. But before that, they said Birdo was a hot prospect and he was going to beat Mayweather.
Yep, sure did. He was flashy, power, fast hands. Remember Dame Dash was saying it, Kurt?
Birdo. I said, I saw that a mile away.
Remember, Kurt? Dame Dash was saying that?
Yeah, I said Mayweather beat the brakes off Birdo.
Yep. Tunnel Vision said, no, Mosley ended up fighting Floyd. He fought Floyd? I thought he fought Margarito after that. No, I think he fought Margarito.
I think it was Margarito.
Yeah, it was Margarito. He didn't fight Floyd as a replacement, did he? Did he?
They thought, but because they thought Mosley was going to be a stepping stone. I think it was Margarito, wasn't it?
I thought it was. He pulled out and fought. No, he pulled out and fought Margarito.
It might have been. Wait a minute, I'm getting some mixed up. Let me see.
Yeah, me too. Because
I'm rewinding now in my head.
Eric Johnson said, yeah, it was Floyd. So who was Floyd supposed to fight? Because that
Mosley campaigned for that fight and got it. Because remember, he jumped into the ring with Floyd. Remember that?
Sure did.
I said, "Oh, he gonna get the fight now."
Yeah, sure did, man. Floyd said, "Man, don't. I ain't scared of you. We play basketball together. Remember that?"
Exactly. Wait a minute, y'all. Didn't Mosley fight? I'm just thinking now. Didn't Mosley fight Margarito 2008? No, when was that fight? In January, and then later he fought Floyd in May or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He fought Floyd right after Margarito fight.
Because it was cold when he fought Margarito. I remember that.
Hold on, let me look it up. Because I could have sworn Shane, because when that fight,
he fought Margarito first because it was the beginning of the year. I remember now.
Because he fought Floyd in May, right?
Mm-hmm. Because I remember I went to the press conference in New York.
He fought Margarito in September, and then he fought Floyd in May.
Oh, they fought in September, Margarito Mosley?
Yeah. September 2009 too. Yeah, so it was this. There was that, because in between that, he was supposed to fight Berto, and he ended up fighting Floyd in May of 2010. Yeah, because so he fought Margarito the same time Floyd fought Marquez. They fought a week apart.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He fought Margarito. No, I'm tripping. You're right, Kurt. It was January. I don't know why I said September.
Yeah, because
Yeah, no, we was right, Kurt. He fought Margarito in January, then he fought Floyd in May.
Yeah, because I remember it was cold when he fought Margarito. Because because that was, I remember the commercial on HBO. It was they said of the coming year of the first big fight was Margarito and Mosley, and everybody thought Margarito was gonna knock Mosley out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we was right. He fought Margarito in January, then he fought Floyd in May.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because Andre Berto, because right after that, when he came back, he lost immediately, right?
Yeah, he started losing. Who did he lose to? What fight he got? What fight? Both eyes.
That was the Ortiz fight. The Ortiz fight. The first fight.
No, Soto Caras when he got the breakthrough.
Yeah, that was his last. That was his. That was in 2013, but he lost to Victor Ortiz in 2011.
Right.
Then he lost to Guerrero in 2012.
Yeah, I thought Bird was going to be better than what he turned out to be. See, it's not easy.
Mm-hmm. Marky Dan 123, brother, in the super chat. He said, "Y'all think Eubank versus Andre is a possibility? Though I want to see the Charlo fight." Yeah, you saw that he called out Eubanks Jr. because he was saying he wanted to fight Gennady Golovkin, and then Master Allah, what's going on? Then a reporter told him Golovkin and said he ain't fighting until New Year's. You heard that, Curry? He fighting Murata December 31st.
Yeah, I was I heard that about Eubank calling out Charlo
Yeah,
and yeah.
so he calls out. He said because the reporter told him, "Well, Gennady Golovkin only gonna fight one time this year. That's December 31st." So he was like, "Well, then I'll fight Charlo. I know I could beat him. I know I could beat Andre. I'll beat both of them." He said, "I just want the belt. I don't think he could beat Demetrius Andre or Jamal Charlo.
I don't like his technique. He punched too wide, man, and I don't like his technique, man.
Yeah, no, I think it should be a fight though that both of them should take. Why not? They ain't got nobody else to fight. Is better than Mateo and is better than Liam Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of them fight him. I like to see it. I think Demetrius Andre needed more than Jamal Charlo though. He need a name seriously. This dude is fighting like, dude. He needs it bad, Kurt. But I think it's a possibility. Eubanks Jr. is on DAZN right now. He's on fight by fight basis. King Jr., what's going on? Fight by fight basis. He fighting on DAZN tomorrow. So, he's with Roy Jones now. So let's see it. Curtis Bridges, Mick Conlon fought today. Salute to my brother, the real McCoy in the super chat, dropping that. Dub on us in the super chat. He said, "My bad, fellas. Plumbing business doing better than expected. Shout out to Blue and Black Straight Inspire your boy. So salute, but yeah, Tosh over Katie today, over tomorrow. Man, that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. Your business doing well. Salute to you."
That's a great thing. Salute, man. I love to see being a business person. I love to see people flourish, man, in business.
That's a fact. But yeah, Kurt, let's get on out of here, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1 to 1.2K. Salute to my brother, Real McCoy in the super chat, man. That's a great thing. So he said that Tasha gonna beat Katie Taylor. What you think about that, Kurt?
I don't know. I've seen Tasha fight a couple of times. I wouldn't bowled over. I still say Taylor, but I wouldn't be surprised if she lost because I don't think Taylor's that good. Not like they make her out to be like a world beater. So I already seen her lose, but she got a gift. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I saw Tasha fight a couple of times. It wasn't that she didn't whoa me, But Katie Taylor against, like you said, Person, she didn't whoa me either in neither one of those fights. The second fight, I thought she won, but first fight, I thought she lost. I want to see her versus Amanda Serrano. So, but
yeah, I would love to see that fight.
Yeah, that's the fight I want. Her and Amanda Serrano, man. We need to see that ASAP. But do me a favor, people. Go subscribe to my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. On the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother On the Mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. He has a huge event that's going to be taking place the 5th of July. That's the Monday following the 4th of July. The 4th of July falls on the weekend, on the Sunday this weekend. That's the 5th of July. That Monday, it's going to be Operation Frederick Douglass. It's on the Hill. Is a historic mural being painted by world famous artist Michael Rosado and commissioned by the Frederick Douglass family. It will be placed in the oldest African American community in the United States, in the Hill community of Easton, EASTON, in the Hill, Easton, Maryland, to be unveiled this summer, July 5th. Please support the effort by donating to the $50,000 goal. Go to Operation Frederick Douglass on the Hill on Facebook, follow and donate there. Once again, go to Operation Frederick Douglass on the Hill on Facebook, follow and donate there. Also, every Sunday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you could go to It's with a Z, Yours with a Z radio on live975.com. Live975.com, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's ITZ, Yours, YOURZ, radio every Sunday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, this will be a historic mural being painted by Michael Rosario in the Easton, Maryland area. It will be sanctioned by the Frederick Douglass family. Go subscribe to my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yes, indeed. We got full slate of boxing tomorrow. We got 3 different cards. We had a card today. You got the zone. You can go back and look at it. That's what I'm going to do. But my guilty pleasure, I'm getting ready to watch the dating show, Ready to Love. That's my guilty pleasure. But anyway, I love that show. Anyway, great show, Blue, as always. My family, the chat. Thank you for all the super chats and your support, man, and the love that you show me and Blue. And we got a big fight next week. We'll talk about it as the week go along. But the next 4 or 5 weeks, we got a lot of boxing. So just sit back and enjoy as the weather breaks. But anyway, everybody enjoy your weekend. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, and we will see you on Monday.
Oh, we got 2 more super chats, Kurt. We got the brother Ahmed. Hold on. Yep, we got 3 more, Kurt. Great brother Emmanuel H in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on us in the super chat. He said, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Salute, peoples. Y'all be safe and have a blessed weekend. Salute to my brother Emmanuel H. Salute to you, great brother. Then we got Jay Lynn in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. She said, have a great weekend, fellas. Then we got great brother Raw 1980 Longhorn in the super chat. He said a half of a dub for my boy Blue. Half of a dub. Yeah, he got a half a dub. A half of a dub in the super chat. Salute to my brother Raw 1980 Longhorn, man. We got another one. Michael Demps in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, big salute, my brothers. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate y'all 1000%, man. Coming through, starting up, showing love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.